Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And welcome to the show. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this Saturday afternoon content. All right. As y'all can see, we got Tasha K with the exclusive interview with Cristina Payne on the alleged incident with Corey Holcomb. If you like the title that I gave this live stream, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And we also have Lil Durk on body cam. I'm going to go over that and probably a couple more other body cam footages after this. All right. Fair use allows me to give commentary on what's said on Tasha K's platform, giving an interview with Cristina Payne. All right. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Hopefully, if she is telling the truth, then something can be done. If not, it's all going to come out eventually. So, like I said, I'm sitting here on the sidelines just making sure I stay objective to all of this, right? Because I have to say this though, right? And if I'm being honest, if this was already out there as far as the incident, why she still didn't file a police report? So you went through that. They say they couldn't do anything. Now you got footage of this alleged incident. And I'm going to keep saying alleged. Because, the way things happen nowadays, you can doctor up videos to make it seem like it ain't, right? And I understand that. So am I completely want to jump out the window on Corey Holcomb? No. But like I said before yesterday, if it's alleged that it's actually true, then yeah. What up with EV? And that's what I keep asking myself in this whole situation. Why now? Why all of a sudden this alleged clip of Corey Holcomb walking up to this woman, Cristina Payne, and giving her a muff to the face, all because of some words? Like, to me, the math ain't mathing. But hey, what do I know? All right. Let's carry on with the show. Again, fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm only going to give my commentary on Tasha K's exclusive interview with Cristina Payne. Let's listen, y'all.
Good stuff, though. It ain't no bad stuff. So we're going to talk about it.
All these rumors and everything, right? Even to the point where I'm married right now. I didn't even know I was married. Like, I'm like, oh my God, where's the ring? Like,
okay, right? Exactly.
Can a bitch get proposed to first? Like,
okay. Well, listen, let's talk about it. So listen, I'm excited to finally be doing this interview. I know some weeks ago you were at a comedy club and rumor was circulating that you and Corey Holcomb had an altercation. Now, this altercation, according to you and other sources, because I had got it from other sources before I actually got it from you, and then when you came to my DM, you was like, "No, this actually happened." They were saying, actually, on the night that it happened, they was like, "Hey, Tasha," they were in my DM. They was like, "Yo, I just saw Corey punch Cristina Payne, another comedian, in the face." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So being that it was hearsay, I was like, I don't know if they trying to, because Corey's team like to troll with information. So I was like, well, let me see if the victim will come forward. So, and then when you hit me, I was like, okay, now we can go. So are you ready to do an interview? So you and Corey Holcomb had an altercation, and he ended up, according to you, striking you in the face.
Yes. And there were about like 35 other people plus probably out there. So I'm not the only one who saw this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's why it's just surprising and alarming to me that he's like literally trying to change the whole complete story. Like as if when he's saying he didn't hit me and then he's saying, oh, it was self-defense. So then it's like, so what are you talking about? So now you try.
So what I'm trying to figure out, right, just off the clip that I saw, if Corey Holcomb is right here and Cristina is right here, they're at a distance at first, right? Corey Holcomb closed the gap and goes directly over Cristina. To a point, even when he came up on Cristina, you saw a hand go up towards his head to, talk that shit, right? And then that's when Corey Holcomb pushed her. So what I'm trying to figure out is, how can Corey Holcomb in that situation act like it was self-defense when you closed the gap on Cristina per the video? I'm only going to go off of the video. I'm not going off of nothing alleged or anything like that. The man closed the gap in on Cristina and he got up over her. So I'm trying to figure out, how is it that you able to, you want to order protection against her when you initiated? Willie, what's the word? Happy Saturday to you, bro. So that's the part right there, in my opinion, where I'm a little bit confused at. Now, unless it's a full video to the effect of all this instead of just that clip, I could be wrong. That's why I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, but I ain't gonna even hold you. It's really looking bad for you, Corey, if this all is true.
Trying to say that I hit you, and he's trying to say that I hit another person now or something like that. So I'm like, if I went on a hitting spree like that, how come none of y'all called the police? How come none of y'all went to the hospital? How come, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are other people leaking the story even before I got to say anything, to the point where people were calling me and I was in the hospital? Like, folks were calling me in the morning like, yo, I heard what happened. What happened? Like, what happened?
Now, okay. Now, Levine, Kimberly, now can I ask you this? Do you think it's another video possibly that's on out there? Not just that clip. Do you think it's a little bit more to that video than what we see? Right? That's all. If it is, if it ain't, then it ain't. If that's what it is, that's what it is. But what I just want to be objective to it. Now, I'm not condoning. Hey, what up with it, Toby? Salute. I'm not condoning what he did. I'm not trying to take up for him on what, if it's alleged that he actually did it. I understand the video, but do you think it's more to that video than just that part that we able to see? Okay, yes, but I don't believe she hit him at all. Okay, all right, okay.
So the story was already moving about, / people were already contacting the Hollywood Improv, like, hey, do you know what happened last night in front of your club last night? And so they started to look into the footage, and because of what they saw, it already had started to go corporate. It already started to go into the hands of people who are handling major things out here, including Live Nation, Levity, a bunch of stuff like that. So these are the people who pay a lot.
Well, now, Toby, you say, yes, the more of the cops showed that she hit him first. So, okay, all right, so let's do this then, right? Because unless somebody is able to come up with another video to the effect of me being able to see her hit him. Wait a minute, hold on. Because see, then I have to, this is what I want to address as far as that right here. Now, let's take a look, and I'll slow it down. Let me slow it down. I'm going to slow this down. All right, so now I'm slowing it down. Now, look how far apart Corey is from her now. Look how he closed the gap. Okay, now, boom. Now, I stop it right there. Let me back it up some. Now, before she was able to even put her hands up to, because again, you have to still think about it this way, right? Corey is a big dude. Now, let me rewind it back, and it's in slow. I changed the speed so I can slow it down. Hold on, let me slow it down a little bit more. All right, I'm slowing it down at the lowest. Now, she talking her shit. Okay, whatever. Now, why is Corey closing the gap in over some words, ladies and gentlemen? If it's just words, at this point, do y'all see her putting her hands on Corey? I don't. So that's why if it is a video to the effect of her putting her hands on Corey, okay, now it's just words. So why is Corey coming up on the woman? Clearly that's Corey. Now, ask yourself this. No, it's all good. It's all good, Toby. Ask yourself this. If Corey, like I said, is this far away from Cristina, right? They're talking. I wonder what Cristina said to make Corey walk up on her like that and close the gap. That's my point. Now, as you look, you see her hand is about to go up towards his head. Right there. Okay? Now, What do you expect the woman to do? What do you expect the woman to do with a man that's coming hostile in her in a whole square? What do you call that? So what y'all saying is she should have shut her goddamn mouth and not even went back and forth with Corey, right? A lot of people will probably say some shit like that. But then a lot of people will say, well, Corey, you didn't have to go back and forth with that woman in the first place either. To me, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. It really does. So that's my thing about this whole situation right here. Again, he is a whole man. Close the gap. Now, again, this part you have to understand why I feel the way I feel about the whole thing. Now, again, I'm playing this slow. If they roasting, right? If they was roasting, going back and forth then, right? So then, how come Cristina didn't close the gap in on Corey? If all they was doing was just talking. If all they was doing was just talking, and Corey got that much into his feelings that he closes the gap in on Cristina Payne. My thing is, I wonder what did she say to him in order for that to even happen. Now he closes in. He closes in, ladies and gentlemen. She put her hand up. Then he muffs her. That is clearly a muff. That is clearly a muff, ladies and gentlemen. Now the dude come in. Boom, he throw a punch at Corey. You know it's kind of blurred out because, you know, YouTube don't promote violence. Now, my whole point of me showing that again is just that clip alone. It still don't, if that part is even true, it still don't make him look no better than what he already looking now. Corey Holcomb got mad at a woman about her words in a verbal back and forth to a point where he had to put hands on that woman and muff her because of her words. That's not a narrative right there, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what we actually see. Hey, Teran, happy Saturday to you, bro. All right, so let me put it back on normal speed and let's get back to the video.
And because of what they saw, it already had started to go corporate. It already started to go into the hands of people who are handling major things out here, including Live Nation, Levity, a bunch of stuff like that. So these are the people who pay a lot of us comedians. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of it is Jewish ran, might I add, along with women ran. So it's like, this is not going to serve him at all in the public eye, especially with it already going along with his comedy, like his material. Like, he talks shit about his daughter. He talks shit about his wife. He's a cheater. I mean, he said crazy things like, fuck that bitch, talking about his daughter. I could make another one. And it's like, as a woman who loves her father, I'm just like, I couldn't imagine my dad saying some crazy stuff like that. Like how, and as a social worker, just hearing stuff
You
like
a social worker?
Yes, I have a master's in social work from Howard University. So that's
wow. She pointed on And Tasha K is most definitely going to help her pour it on as well. Oh, Lord. The media machine is undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I could be wrong, but it just seemed like the media is getting sick and tired of Corey, and they want him out. At least that's how it seems to me. You know, no matter how much you like his jokes or everything like that, to me, a lot of his jokes is distasteful, to say the least. Right? Him joking about making a woman lip leak and all this and that because she just said something disrespectful towards him. That tells me all I need to know. That, you know what, Levine, Kimberly, thank you for subbing up to the channel. Hey, Angie, good afternoon. Happy Saturday. But you don't put your hands on a woman like that over no words, though, especially if y'all both comedians. She a comedian, he a comedian, right? So if they going back and forth with verbal words, why is it that Corey Holcomb felt compelled to even muff the woman in the first place? Is all I'm going at with it. And people on the internet sit up there and praise the man and say, "Oh, Corey, you funny. Ha 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 ha." Not me. I don't laugh at none of that dumbass shit. I told you, I don't know who the man. Shit, man, please.
Also, another thing is that I know the laws. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I hit somebody, and especially first? Like, I know it's one thing about self-defense, but it's another thing to just be striking people first, and you have witnesses, and there's cameras around, all around. Like, so we were right in front of the Hollywood Improv, and
yeah. So tell me what happened. Were you performing that night, or was he performing at the Hollywood Improv?
No, he rarely gets to perform there at that improv. I don't even think they appreciate him at all. And then come to find out, he usually has a gun on him, so that's why he doesn't come in. So whenever D-Ray's show is there, that's like his homie from Chicago. And so that's the only time he may or may not, you know.
You know what, Angie? I say he punched it too. I mean, I'm just trying to put it lightly and not jump completely out the window, because I just got to figure that it's more video to just that little clip right there. But yes, if you had to ask me straight up, did he hit her? Yeah, he put hands on her. The way he walked up on this woman, it looked like he wanted to most definitely put hands and feet on her. Like, who the fuck you think you is? You doing that woman like that all in public? He's a disgrace. And just think the very thing that he did, he does that in public and get caught on camera, but he's able to come online and joke about it, and people sit up and laugh and praise him. But why is that? So we got to a point right now that a motherfucker can sit, like Corey Holcomb, can sit there and play in your face, tell jokes about abusing women, and then come to find out that's what he really does, and he doesn't have a problem with doing it allegedly in the public. No one has no outrage about that, but he can joke about it though, right? Yeah, okay.
Jump up on stage for 5 minutes or something like that. But he's usually outside of the Hollywood Improv.
They say he drives a scooter. Is that true?
Well, I don't know exactly, but I know that he fell off of a scooter and broke both of his wrists. And he actually did that in the summertime after the.
Boy, they gonna do a Tommy. They gonna do Corby like Tommy. Watch what I tell you. I got a funny feeling they gonna ban him off of YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. And look, I could be wrong, but I got a funny feeling that Corey Holcomb gonna get banned off of YouTube. That's just my own personal opinion, because the women are standing up. They sick and tired of Corey sitting online joking about putting hands and feet on women and laughing online, and everybody just gonna praise that shit. Boy, I'm telling y'all, and then y'all want outrage when it happens to you though. But you damn sure didn't have the outrage when it was happening to somebody else. Oh, you dismissed it. Oh, ha ha, yeah, ha ha. But I bet you if Corey Holcomb lay hands on your ass and shit, you gonna expect people to have outraged about it. Y'all people, y'all, sometimes some of y'all people make me sick.
After the initial verbal altercation that we had, this whole thing really started in the summertime. And
I just never thought somebody that carries a gun would ride a scooter. That's really interesting. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that, because they say he rides it's like a little moped scooter, and I was like, he kind of heavy to be on a moped, and I know he be musty on that because he's real hairy. Yeah, he real hairy. I know he be musty and stuff. So what initially started the beef?
Wow. Look, Tasha K ain't holding no punches at all for Corey Holcomb. You can tell she don't like him. Yes. You can tell Tasha K do not like Corey Holcomb. She can't take him. he hairy. He probably musty. God damn. Boy, Tasha K gonna make sure to take her shots when she need to.
Well, I mean, if we're going all the way back to when it initially for real started, this is like 12 years ago, for real, before I was even
beefing that long.
Listen, girl, but this is off of some 12 years ago. I wasn't even doing comedy back then. I was only doing radio. I started my podcast called The Cristina Payne Show. So that's why I remember when you started, because when you were starting, I was like going into comedy. I did maybe like 100 episodes, and it wasn't even called podcast yet. It was still called Radio Internet. So Corey was a guest on my show. A bunch of people have been on my show, like Wiz Khalifa, Nipsey Hussle, Sway from MTV, Nell. So I grew up in radio. I've been doing radio since I was 14. So I ran this radio.
Darlene, how is it that you can sit there? Now, I'm directing this to Darlene. You damn sure know what happened with Corey. Why would you want to sit around a man that talks the way he does about women when you a whole woman yourself? Can anybody answer that question for me? So it's all about the money, so much so that you're going to sit up there and ignore his behavior. Damn, he paying you like that? Damn, you get money like that to ignore that shit? Well, I sure hope it's worth it.
Show, like a real radio show for real. And had national guests on there. Corey was on there as well, along with other comedians. And this was also in Washington, D.C. So whenever people came into Washington, D.C., I would have them on the show. So he saw how my show was ran, and I had 2 comedian co-hosts on my joint. So he then tried to recruit me to be his co-host for his show that he was starting, that he just began. And he said, I want you to replace this Mexican lady named Darlene. She's the ex-girlfriend of Ice-T or something like that.
Wow. 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 So you was trying to get rid of Darlene any goddamn way. Look at this shit here. You was trying to get rid of Darlene for, oh, Lord. Darlene, leave, girl. Girl, Corey don't want you there, girl. Leave. Don't sit there no more. Now, go on. You better listen to this damn woman. Corey wanted you gone. He wanted you gone. He said, no, I got to get rid of this damn girl, Darlene. Now, you should never want to sit there with Corey now after this.
That's like what she's famous for or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but he hit Darlene too. Yeah, Corey hit Darlene.
Oh, he has?
Whoa, that's alleged. Allegedly. I don't know nothing about that. Allegedly. YouTube, fair use. Look, I'm only giving my commentary on this. I have not seen no proof of Corey Holcomb laying hands on Darlene Ortiz. So I'm not going to put that narrative on out there. Y'all free to think the way y'all want to think. If y'all can say it in the chat all you want, I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
His wife told me.
Oh, the Puerto Rican lady?
Yeah, he said that, she caught him cheating with Darlene as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We got that. Oh, yeah. The wife told us. But they going through a divorce. She told us everything. She say he likes butt play, all types of shit, bro. Like, yeah. And I can tell a big nigga like that try to pretend he hard. They like their asses played with.
Whoa, balls. God damn it. Oh, Tasha K, boy. Oh, god damn. Did she say what I think she said, Angie? Y'all, did she say what I think she said? This is all alleged. No, you ain't gonna put me in no trick bag with this. This is all alleged. I don't have to agree with everything Tasha K's saying. It's all alleged to me. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell she talking about. God damn.
So, yeah.
Girl, it's people here in Hollywood who are saying that he's gay and for real, and they got video of that to prove that. And I was like,
whoa. Oh, they is trying to put him in the dirt. Oh, they trying to put him in the dirt. God. Boy, now allegedly, Corey Holcomb is gay. Allegedly. Man, you can't make this shit up, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, they is really trying to put Corey in the dirt. They saying there's proof of behind this man. Lord Jesus. This is some powerful content right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, please hit that like button if you picking up what old JB2 Reactions is putting down with this reaction to Tasha K's exclusive interview with Cristina Payne.
Shots fired, bro. Shots fired. He already know. I'll upload the recording. He don't want that recording of his wife out saying that. I was just like, play with me if you want to. You have?
I met her in Washington, D.C. backstage at a show. And this is also when
they not even trying, Evie. Bro, the way they sounded right now, bro, they is most definitely fuck trying. It's beyond trying with this now at this point. Bro, they is knocking that man in the dirt. God damn. Boy, 2026. They trying to let you know, Corey, you not in the mix. No, Corey. They said in 2026, Corey ain't in the mix. They said they want your ass gone. God damn. Boy, Corey, 2026 ain't your year starting off, Jack.
I met that pastor that was on his podcast a week ago lying about me, who invited me to a private Bible study in his hotel room during a snowstorm, trying to lay hands on a bitch. So
You know what though, Angie, if I'm gonna be honest, I thought Corey had mommy issues. You know, you got a lot of men on out there, they do have mommy issues, and they just, they just hate all goddamn women. Yeah, I thought he had mommy issues though. That's what I thought. And she said that too.
So that's why I was like, all the people that he's trying to get, like, it was pretty much he hired actors or some thirsty open micers to be on his show and wrote them a script and was like, we got to deny everything because the truth was out too much already. So once it went viral, like once Comedy Hype picked it up, and then TMZ wanted to break the news, but my attorney was like, don't say nothing yet. Just chill for right now. So in doing that, it has definitely give people time to hang themselves. And the defamation.
Corey, bro, it sounds like you're done. Bro, it sounds like you're done. Oh. Hey, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It just ain't looking good for Corey right now at this point. Corey, to me, it don't even matter what you say, bro. And this is just my opinion. I don't have to be right. But, bro, it don't matter what you say at this point, bro. I think you're cooked. I think anything that you got, anything going on social media, it's about to be cooked. That's just my opinion. Could he maybe possibly overcome this situation? Maybe it's a slim chance, but I don't know now. I just don't know.
That has gone on, the lies. I'm talking about, like.
Are you emotional?
Girl, I cannot believe to the extent that people will go for 15 minutes of what they call fame. I'm just like, really? Like, and these are people who I've used to call friends, like people who still have my glass Tupperware at their house from the last meal that I cooked for them.
Now they know they need to return your shit.
Girl, so and the holidays is here.
Look how sway this shit is, though, Evie. Anton Daniels goes on the 5150 show, tries to have a conversation with Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb does his normal bullying tactics by talking shit to the person. Said person, Anton Daniels, ain't taking that, and he's firing back. You can say his tactics is weird, this and that and the third, and I would get all that. I get all sides. But, Corey, you didn't have, y'all went back and forth with words. You went back and forth with words with a man that said that you gave fellatio to black men. Sir, y'all had words, and you didn't muff that man, but you muffed her over some goddamn words. You, again, if it's all true though, you a piece of shit, bro. You is a piece of shit. That man said that, and these are words, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't have that strength to muff old Anton, but over some words with a woman, he had all the strength in the world to muff her, or excuse me, hit her. Excuse me, fuck the muffin. You hit that girl. Once you put your hands, what up with it, Slim? Once you put your hands in that woman's face, yes, that's what yes, he punched that woman. That's why I had to correct myself, Angie. Yes, he punched that woman.
Yeah, you need your shit. Tupperware expensive.
Girl, especially the
This
glass.
shit is glass. Right, exactly.
Okay, hello, good
Bring
night.
that lady
Hey,
shit back.
Latanya.
So,
Go ahead.
so basically, there was a comedian who was there, and it's a woman, and she took the gun from Corey. Corey passed her a gun and was like, put that up. So because I've mentioned her name, she's like, oh, because you mentioned me, I'm gonna say whatever. And I have like all the text messages from all these people and all the
Well, hold on. Back up. Because you were telling us how you had met Corey and we had got on him fucking Darlene. You know what I'm saying? And so you guys actually worked together back 12 years ago. Yeah. You just want to follow the timeline.
Let me go back to the 12 years ago. Okay, so he wanted me to be a co-host on his radio show, right? So I flew out here from Washington, D.C. And mind you, I'm from California, but I was going to Howard University, undergrad and grad. So that's why I was still in Washington, D.C. So I come back, I come to LA to have this meeting with him, and so and have a production meeting, like see the studios wherever he was recording and stuff like that. And then he says he got me a hotel room. So I'm like, okay, I didn't flew myself out here. I guess that's the least he could do, get me a hotel room or whatever. He got me a room at this place called Dunes Inn on Wilshire Boulevard.
Okay.
It was some Rudy Poot shit. I was like, okay. But
ladies and gentlemen, if you are picking up what I'm putting down with this live stream and my reaction to Tasha K's exclusive interview with Cristina Payne, please hit that like button. And if you are feeling generous and would like to tip the host, my super chat is available, my Cash App is available, and my PayPal is available, ladies and gentlemen. If you're feeling generous, of course. But even still, if you are picking up the content, please hit that like button for me, please, and thank you.
It was only going to be for a night, so whatever. I'm flying out tomorrow. But he tried to force himself upstairs, like on some, like, because he was buying the room.
Corey?
Right. Because Corey was buying.
So, Cristina, are you saying that allegedly Corey was being a bully, trying to force his way into a room that he paid for you to be in? Now, again, I understand that she's telling a story, but I'm still going to continue to say alleged unless some video to that effect comes up to validate what she's saying. It's all alleged to me. But damn. And she didn't let him smash. Yeah, she's saying that, Angie. She most definitely is saying that.
Corey Holcomb was buying me this hotel room, motel room, mind you, that he had a right to come upstairs and it was about to go down or whatever. He was like, yeah, you know, woo, woo, woo. And I was like, huh? Like, nigga, no. I was like, I'm sorry. I recall you being married. And
wait, so allegedly, Corey Holcomb was trying to force his way onto Cristina Payne. And again, at that time, he was married. Oh, so you don't have a problem with cheating on your goddamn wife, huh? Hell, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? You know who I think is worse? Between Corey Holcomb and Tommy Sotomayor, I got to say it's Corey Holcomb. You know what? Tommy just talk a lot of shit on the internet and rub people the wrong way with his words. That's one thing, but like, you know, Corey Holcomb has taken it to a whole nother level. I think, to me, in my opinion, Corey Holcomb is the worst.
first of all, do not mess with married men. That's just something I just do not do. My parents have been married for 42 years until my mom passed away. So I'm like, I just know this is, my dad played pro basketball. I'm like, this is what I do not do. I knew to never be
So
that
he
up.
tried to come get some pussy from you in the Roach Motel.
He really thought he was about to get some
And
because
child, you
Wait, hold on. No, Tasha K didn't say he was trying to get pussy from you at the Roach Motel. Boy, Tasha K knows she is taking shot after shot after shot. Boy, she too cool over here. Tasha K is too damn cool over here.
Yeah, he was supposed to put you in the Hilton.
Nigga, I am also Filipino. Okay, so that's why
she ain't even all black.
Right. So that's
exactly.
So that's why.
Get the fuck out of here. Now y'all crazy. Look, Tasha K putting the damn gas. She gaslighting the fuck up out of Cristina at this point. You know what? I ain't mad at you though, Tasha K. Go ahead on, girl, and gaslight your gaslighter then. Go ahead on now. Boy, if that ain't gaslighting right there, I don't know what is. She really just gaslighted the fuck up out of her. Hell no, he was supposed to put you in the Hilton. The hell wrong with him? And yes, I'm Filipino. I ain't even all the way nigga. And she fed right off into the shit. Boy, these motherfuckers are something else.
So that's why I was like,
that fuck. Go ahead. Wanting to fuck somebody at a goddamn Roach Motel. And she's half black and Filipino. Nigga.
Just him
wanting W. Okay. Now, would you have gave him some pussy if he would have got you the W?
No, because I don't mess with married men, period.
You started on that. You was like, no. You had to think about it.
Wow. So Corey don't like, look, you just like everybody else that's married in the industry that don't value their wedding vows. Allegedly, Corey, she's saying that you tried to force yourself on her at the time of you being married. Now, here comes the back and forth. Because you know Corey Holcomb going to go live eventually whenever he goes live. Oh, he's going to address all of what was said on the Tasha K's interview. Oh, I already know Tasha K going to be like 1,000 bitches. She probably going to be like 10,000 bitches when Corey finally responds to this.
Examples, I was like, dude.
But if he wasn't married and he got that W hotel, would you have gave Corey Holcomb some pussy?
I probably would have made him still wait a little bit, but like,
what? Tasha K, you knew what you was doing when you asked that damn question. And that answer right there is amazing. That answer is amazing right there. That answer right there. Whoa. Oh, okay.
I would at least had him in a better mind frame of it all. You know, because honestly, Corey didn't seem like that bad of a guy back then. You know what I'm saying? Like he seemed like a nice guy back then, but once he flipped on me like that and was like, "Oh, well, fuck you then, bitch. You ain't gonna give me no pussy. Well, fuck you then." And fuck the whole radio situation. So I didn't do his radio show, but I continued to work with Olivia Fox. And
that's called sexual harassment. Ain't he trading pussy for work? He wants you to come.
Straight up. So that happened 12 years ago. So mind you, we are fast forwarding to now, like 3 years ago, I just moved to LA. So, and I'm doing comedy. So he sees me and he's like, "Oh, DC, is that you?" And I'm like, "DC. Oh, that's where he does know me from." So I was like, "Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me." Right. So he's like, okay. And, you know, I'll see him out in front of the Improv. We may joke a little bit, say hi, but I'll keep it moving and keep it at that. So that's why for him to all of a sudden jump into a conversation I was having with another comedian in July that had nothing to do with him at all. The first thing he says is, he ain't got to say shit to you, bitch. And so when he immediately starts like that, jumping into my conversation, I turn like, oh, okay. And
Let me stop you right now, because you got to take a look at these waves I got, baby, waving at you. Yeah.
All right.
And so it was like everybody's quiet, and I'm talking mess to the point where I'm telling him, I even told him, I said, nigga, you are a demon. I said, straight up, you work for the devil. I said, you do not help nobody come closer to Christ. You are not helping the world be a better place. And he was literally like, if anybody love her, you need to come get her before I super sock this bitch. And I'm like, what? Now this nigga is getting violent. He talking violence, and I'm a social worker, so I'm just like, and knowing the.
Yeah, look, EV. I didn't get this YouTube Premium for nothing. Now I heard the crowd. Y'all was complaining about the commercials, and I get it, the ads that come up and all that. So what did I do? I get YouTube Premium, right? So that way, as y'all can see, y'all don't see no ads popping up. Okay, I can actually get through it without the annoying ads. Now, I want people to get their money, especially if you're on a monetized channel, because yes, you do get your ad revenue too, but they're gonna get their money regardless anyway. Get YouTube Premium, because when I do my reactions, I know y'all don't want to have to look through no damn ads. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, EV. Yeah, I took my YouTube money and put it back into YouTube. So that way I invest in my own self. You know, hey, and shout out to y'all. Without y'all, I'm not able to put back into YouTube to be able to do what I do. Shit. So I call a thing.
Laws. I'm just like, this nigga ain't that stupid, especially
You about to call them crackers.
Right.
Well, you are the cracker, so you don't need to call nobody. That's a compliment, but go ahead.
So
yeah.
He basically threatened me then and was like, if anybody love her, come get her before I super sock this bitch.
Hey, Deja.
And so other people were nervous and scared, you know, and was like trying to pull me away and pull me back and put me in the car and really thinking this nigga was about to do something and whatnot. And I was just like, in my mind, I'm like, he talking about he got all this money and boo 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 and he got so much to lose and he the one who's booked and blah blah blah, but yet you talking about hitting a female though, like.
And this was the first time he had threatened to hit you.
That was the first time he threatened to hit me in July.
Okay.
In July.
And so he didn't get a chance to do it. So what led up to him hitting you at the Improv a couple weeks ago?
Okay, so remember I told you he fell off his scooter, right? So remember I just told you.
I said his big ass ain't got no business on no scooter. A scooter is for 18-year-olds, college students and shit, and small, short Mexicans.
Right, who got.
Wow. Tasha is not holding no punches back for Corey. None. Boy, she got all the jokes. Boy, she ain't got no chill, EV. She ain't got no chill for Corey.
Balance.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So what did he do? Okay, so I saw him already a couple times since that situation. He said nothing to me, nothing at all, was always looking away or anything like that. So it wasn't until this situation that just happened a couple weeks ago it was like 12:30 in the morning. I'm walking out of the Improv. So now it's like 12:10. December 10th now. And it's 12:30 in the morning. I'm walking out to meet my homegirls in my car.
What up,
And
with
remember, I just told you that he fell off that scooter and he broke both of his wrists and he fractured some other bones or something like that, right?
In his face?
You said what?
People in his arm or his wrist or his face?
Broke both.
Hey, Nurse Smitty, what's the word?
Oh no, I was just scratching.
Okay.
He broke both of his wrists and then he fractured some other bones from what I heard, right?
And now he got to hold the scooter with tight wrapped wrists.
Whatever happened, girl, he fell off this thing. Right?
He ain't even supposed to be using his wrists.
Yeah, so he fell off this scooter, broke all these bones and everything, and all this other. So basically, the next time he showed up to the Improv, he had the cast on, right? So this is almost like a month later after the fact. So when I saw him through the window, I just went like this, like on my Brandy, I want to be down type thing to him. And I was just like, whatever, because so many people were already making fun of him and his demise and him being broken up and crippled and stuff like that. And I was just like, I'm not gonna like entertain and add on to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that person.
Right.
So I was
right. Like Tasha K said, right. In the back of Tasha K, man, she like, girl, yes, you do. But go ahead and continue, because, you know, it's all about who we don't like. And we all know that Tasha K do not care for no Corey Holcomb at all. So she'll go along with the bullshit. And then, like I said, in the back of her mind, she thinking, like, when she said that, like, yeah, okay. She know better.
Like, whatever, they can have it. And his co-host, Marcus Smith, is one of the main people who was making fun of him while he was injured, to the point where they had a falling out, right? And that whole falling out went viral. It was real nasty, the whole thing, right? So him and Marcus just got cool. This is the first time you're seeing both of them together in front of the Improv this night that all of this also went down. So I come out the Improv, I walk out, and he is looking at me up and down, and I'm standing in one position because my knee is still hurting, busted from that weekend, that Saturday injury that I had. So I have on, it's my 10-year comedy anniversary. So I have on like a dress and like thigh-high boots. I have a fur on. It was freezing outside, and I'm holding my purse and I'm lighting my J. And then,
wait a minute, did you say you had on some thigh-high boots? Wait, hold on. Hold up. Did I just hear her say she had on some thigh-high boots? Oh my gosh. Now I see where you get it from. Thigh-high boots. Thigh-high boots. God damn. Thigh-high. The moment that she said that, I had to pause my own self like, wait a minute, did she just say thigh-high boots? Oh, thigh-high boots. Okay. No, nothing. No, never mind, y'all. I thought she said something else. I thought she said thigh-high boots. I was like, say, wait, thigh-high. My bad. Look, my bad. Nah, look, hey, look, abort. I didn't mean nothing. I thought she said something else. My bad.
So basically, by the time I'm on my second puff or whatever, he is looking at me, and then I catch him looking at me, but then now he catches me looking at him, watching me type thing. So then he goes, "Fuck you looking at, bitch." And I was like, oh, wow, immediately. This is how we're starting immediately, right? So I was like, all right. And he's 12 feet away from me at this point in time when he starts like this. So he is going, fuck you then, bitch. You dirty bitch, your mama bitch.
With the wrist like this?
So he has the casts are off now. The casts are off now. So right before I got out there, he just told two of my friends, oh, I can't even be out here fighting like that because my wrist ain't even all the way healed yet. So he comes and he's like talking, going back and forth, like, your mama a hoe. I'm like, oh, okay, your mama's a hoe. Like, you a bitch. I'm like, okay, you're a bitch. And I'm just like, what are we doing here? This is so childish. And then then he starts to walk up and gets in my face now. And then he goes like, I'm ready for any and everything. All like that. Like, look at me. I'm ready for any and everything. All like that. And I was like, Corey, like, I'm looking up. I'm like, Corey, what that mean, Corey? Corey, what that mean? Like, I'm like making fun of him because I'm like, he is really already acting out already in front of all these people.
Okay.
So I'm standing right on the sidewalk, right in front of the Hollywood Improv door. And I'm not moving at all. I'm standing in one spot the whole time because my knee is messed up. So, and I'm wearing heels I shouldn't be wearing. So all I'm waiting is for my car to pull up and I'm out. So he's talking mess and going all like this in my face.
Oh, deja vu. It's the white people that want him gone. The white people is tired of him. They burying Brian. They not holding no punches back. They is putting this man in the dirt. Do you hear me, ladies and gentlemen? Corey Holcomb is going in the dirt. And the media is behind it. So, Corey, I would love to see how you going to defend yourself against this media machine. Exactly, deja vu. The white people tired of them, and the black people gonna join forces with the white folks to help get his ass the hell up out of here. Hey, Tanya Peaches. Corby, it just ain't looking good for you. I'm talking about now. Look, again, ladies and gentlemen, I brought this up. Now, if y'all remember with his last live stream on how he made that comment that a woman came up to him, disrespected him, calling him a bitch ass nigga, right? So he told the woman to slow down. Don't call me that. The woman again calls him a bitch ass nigga. He proceeds to tell the woman, hey, if you call me that, it's gonna be a price, I guess. So she said it again. So Corey brags about helping the lady wipe her lip up from it dripping from blood. And then next thing you know, a video surfaced of him hitting her in the face. I guess the people didn't like you. That was one too many times you was gonna make that as a joke and act like it really didn't happen. And the powers that be decided to put that video on out. So let's see how funny that shit is with you on video hitting this woman in the face. They wanted to see if people was really gonna laugh with you or not laugh with you. And the way it's looking though, Corey, I don't see a lot of people laughing with you right now. I don't even see nobody up in my chat trying to defend you at this point. No, bro, you just cooked.
And then I was like, you ain't learned yet? And then he was like, fuck you talking about, bitch. I was like, I was like, you didn't learn from the last time you said you was gonna super sock me. Like, cause he was already talking about knocking me out and shit, right already, right? So
Yeah.
oh God, here we go with this shit again. And so I was just like, Corey, you're not gonna do nothing. Even people were like talking to him, like, Corey, you ain't about to let her hype you up and woo woo woo. And then I was like, Corey, you didn't learn already from the last time? And he was like, fuck you talking about, bitch. I was like, you don't remember the last time you said you were gonna super sock me? And you didn't see what God did to you then? And I was like, and then I did the I want to be down Brandy dance in his face again. I said, you don't remember when
Oh, I would have paid anything to see this go down
girl,
between you and him.
all like this. I went like this. And
And
then
he
I was
like this,
like,
shit, yeah. And he
so I was
okay.
like, you don't remember both your wrists getting broke when you said you was gonna slap the super sock the shit out of me? I was like, God didn't tell you I was one of his favorites. He didn't tell
Right.
you to leave me alone. I said, please believe you keep this up and it's only going to get worse for you. I promise you that. So he was still talking shit, all woo woo woo, da 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 da. It's people all in front of us. He reaches over 2 people and walks up to hit me in my face. Like, and folks are just like, wow. So then the security dude.
All right. Now, the incident that Cristina is talking about, let's play that again. All right. Yeah, let's play that again. Hold on. Let me get to it. Here we go. Shout out to Comedy Hype for putting this footage on out. Hold on, because I wanted to slow down. I wanted to be slow on when I play this. All right, so here we go. This is in slow motion, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that's why I want to put it at right there, Corey. You know why? Because anybody that sits up here, even with that part right there of y'all two going back and forth, you fucked up when you walked up on her in the first place, though, Corey, because when anyone walks up on someone, that is called trying to be aggressive and trying to bully that person right there. It's no excuse for this. He didn't even have to walk up on her, though, Brian. Why walk up on the woman because of words? So, Corey, you that weak-minded then, bro? Nothing in your mind told you to just walk away from that in the first place, right? You are one of these emotional ass men that cannot take it when a woman does not buck to your commands. Who the fuck you think you is? Because she didn't buck for you. You had to show your dominance towards that woman by walking up on her. I'm not gonna allow you to forget this. Let this play again. Yes, let this play again on a loop. Ladies and gentlemen, look how far he is from the woman. You can tell that they're having a back and forth verbal exchange with each other. She talking her shit. Corey is back far enough that he's not a threat to her now. They're just talking. Now, whatever she said to Corey, it triggered that man into closing the gap. All right? Look in on how he closes in on her, ladies and gentlemen. See, he didn't like it. So what he does, he comes up close. Now, right there, ladies and gentlemen, he is wrong. Just off of that, because why? He tried to intimidate that woman into shut up, running her goddamn mouth. He wanted to shut Cristina up. Somebody in the chat tell me why I'm lying at. He wanted to intimidate that lady, and that woman wasn't going. She said, no, nigga, no. So what'd he do? Because she is defiant. She's not listening to what he has to say. So he has to assert his dominance by what, ladies and gentlemen? Punch. Punch. But you did not show that same aggression for Anton Daniels, and y'all was right there. You was right there with Anton. That man disrespected you. That man disrespected you on your own show. And you sat up there and all you did is huff and puff. You didn't throw no punch. You didn't do shit but move from one seat to the other. Now again, this has to be shown again and again and again because, again, that is clearly Corey Holcomb right there. This right here is Cristina Payne. You don't think nothing of they just having a verbal conversation back and forth. Okay. Now, regardless of what Cristina says to Corey, ladies and gentlemen, Corey is almost 60 years old. So you mean to tell me that you don't have the emotional intelligence to whatever she said to you at that particular time to just move on? So that made you go up and hover around that woman. She got her hands up, but boom, you hit her right on the jaw. You hit her right on the jaw, man. You made her head snap back. So you a big man because you was able to walk up on the woman that way and just give her one to the jaw real quick, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like button. If you picking up what old Johnny Blaze is putting down, I have 61 people that's up in the room. Only have 21 likes. Look, you could be anywhere else on YouTube looking at content, but you chose to still come over here and view it from my standpoint. Can we please hit the like button? I understand this is from 2024. I understand that. If I would have saw this actual video in 2024, I'd be saying the same thing. What I'm saying now, I would have said that then. Hey, y'all can say that. It could be. But I mean, y'all, all the excuses y'all making, that's cool. I know it's gonna be some stepper fetches on up in here for Corey. I get it. But this is what I would ask you, Marlo. If you're arguing with a woman and y'all have a back and forth, right? Y'all have a back and forth. Let's really unpack it real quick. If you're having a back and forth with a woman and you is as far, so let me rewind it again. You see where Corey is, and you see where Cristina is, right? So, you mean to tell me you're going to have an argument with a woman, and then when the woman says something that you don't like, that gives you the right as a man to walk up on that woman to try to intimidate her on shedding up, talking about himself, right? So instead of him just walking away from her on whatever she said to him, he decided, he made a conscious decision to walk up on this woman where everyone can see and punch this woman in the jaw. So what I would ask the people that's actually defending Corey, just off of that, do you defend his actions on that? I'm saying, as a man, if a woman is verbally beating you the fuck up, that means to go ahead and put your hands on her afterwards? I would like to know. Me too, Brian. I will clearly walk away. I'm not about to go and walk up on no damn woman and do nothing to her. Fuck her words. Bye. She ain't my motherfucking woman. Shit. And this is what I don't understand. Corey is damn near 60. How the fuck he don't know to walk away in that situation, regardless of what she said? This is a bully tactic. See, that's what bullies do, ladies and gentlemen. That is what bullies do. That's what bullies do, ladies and gentlemen. You can talk about that part all you want, Marlo, but Corey Holcomb is a weak motherfucker for even walking up on the woman in the first place. You not gonna acknowledge that? So it's okay for a man. To walk up on your woman like that just over some words, then, right? You think that that's okay for a man to just walk up on that woman like that over some words when he could have clearly made a conscious decision to just walk away? Now, I'm not sure if her husband, she said that she ain't married. Punched her right in the goddamn jaw. Now, Jay, was you one of those people that used to laugh at Corey telling those jokes about putting hands and feet on women? I'll wait. Was you one of the ones that used to laugh at Corey's jokes when he used to brag about beating on women? I'll wait. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Jay. I would never find nothing like that funny at all. It's nothing funny about that. Corey has a serious issue going on within himself. He does have a serious issue with women. He wants to control every woman that he comes across, and the ones that he can't control, he likes to use force, if necessary, to make his point on making the woman do what he wants them to do. Again, in my opinion, he's a bully. That's my opinion.
So he was still talking shit, all woo woo woo, da 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 da. It's people all in front of us. He reaches over.
They won't show it. They won't show it, Nurse Petty, because you know how YouTube is. They'll try to flag the video just off the violent part of it. That's why they got it blurred. So like you can imagine what the dude's doing when they lunge towards Corby, but you're not gonna be able to see that part anyway, because again, they got it blurred out. Yeah, they got it blurred out. So I mean, you can look at it, but then all you're gonna be doing is looking at a blurred wall of the scuffle of what happened. So I mean, again, I'm trying to look for the original video. I wanna find the original video where it's not edited or none of that, and I want to see it for my own self. That's all. Yeah, see, again, and they already playing the flag game. Yeah, Nurse Petty, I already know they playing the flag game. They already remove one of Kwame Brown's videos from yesterday. Man, look here, they not playing. So let me let Anton Daniels know. I'm always gonna keep it on YouTube. I don't condone to no one's family members, your daughters ever being talked about or anything like that. I don't promote that over here, right? If anything, I'll call that shit the fuck out. But I don't promote it. So I just want to let you know I don't promote that type of thing. Now, it's one thing for you and Kwame to go back and forth. I don't give a damn about that. But once you start putting kids involved and the wife involved, it goes left, and nothing comes good up out of that situation. I don't condone it, and I never will. That's how I rock over here. And if you did get that video on up out of here, Anton, I can't get mad at you.
For two people and walks up to hit me in my face, like, and folks are just like, wow. So then the security dude, the security guard, who was standing right there.
Now, if you want to get somebody up out the chat, let me make this clear. It's 25 to the Cash App. I don't want nobody to be blocked in the chat. Now, if you want somebody wants a person going up out the chat, pay 25 to the Cash App to get them the fuck up out of here. Right? Otherwise, unless they're not talking about nobody's kids, loved ones, being disrespectful for homophobic talks and all this and that, just let them rock out. But if you want them gone, y'all know my Cash App. You can get them gone up out the chat for $25 to the Cash App.
In between us, he grabs him and then hits him with like a 1-2, and then Corey's starting to fall back, and then Corey's little yes men jumped the security guard at the Improv. So then it becomes it's 4-on-1, but really with Corey it's 5-on-1, and then you got Joe Torre's son, Cam Torre, side swiping, like, like a football move, like when they, yeah. So he does that to the security guard, whose name is Jamel, and he knocks him over. So he falls to the ground. And now it's like 6 guys on one stopping the security guard who tried to step in for me after Corey Holcomb.
Because I was gonna say, where your niggas at? How many niggas you got living in that house with you, child? I was gonna say, where the fuck them niggas at?
Well, it was like maybe 5 people with me. So
he should have even gotten that close to you to even hit you. It should have been.
It was definitely like people in between, and then my homegirl went to go get the car, and then my other homegirl, she grabbed my stuff that was like out, like my jacket and my purse and my boxes, right. Like that. So it was like, and then the other guy who was with us, Jerry Law, was just making sure, you know, nobody else tried to, you know, whatever. So he was trying to help break up.
First off, if I'm security though, Brian, the moment that Corey walked up that close up to her, I would have had to intervene real quick. Because the security being a whole man just like Corey, you know he had to understand what the fuck Corey was doing. I'm sorry. If I'm security, I'm intervening and I'm stepping right in the middle in front of her to stop all of what Corey may try to do. I mean, but that's just me. Y'all may look at it differently. I don't. No, if I'm security, my job is to make sure to keep her safe. So under no circumstances should no man or woman get that close up to her square like that without her permission.
The fight as well. There were some good people out there who definitely tried to jump in afterwards to try to break up the fight. But because Jamel was right there, he was able to, you know, grab Corey, and then he did get in a couple hits. So
Corey, ultimately, it was like a brawl.
It turned into Jamel getting jumped by Corey and Corey's yes men. It was Corey and 5 other guys on Jamel, who's the head security, one of the head security people at the Hollywood Improv. And he's also.
Now, let me ask y'all a question, because y'all doing all this, your mama this, your mama that. Was y'all high? Was y'all high? Because I heard that you be down there selling some of the best edibles ever outside the comedy club. Is that true?
I'm Tasha, I'm kind of confused about that question. I mean, hell, they is in California and it's legal to smoke recreational marijuana, so it's like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. That question confused the fuck up out of me, because what difference do it make if they was high? So don't nobody care nothing about that.
I mean, like, of course, like, yes, I make edibles and whatnot like that. That isn't, you know,
they say they're good.
That isn't a secret. And
no, but they say they're good.
Yeah, they're great. And my grandfather and his business had me doing that as well. And
okay.
It's a family.
So you a social worker, but you make great edibles.
Yes, I do. And I make my own butter. And
you make your own butter.
I've been in, like, you know, car accidents and whatnot. And my dad's a nutritionist, so he was like,
so they help with the pain management and stuff.
Jay, I totally agree. You ain't getting no arguments with me. I didn't understand the question. I didn't understand the relevance of the question as far as what was going on, because who cares if they was high for weed? I'm saying it. Who the hell cares if they was both high for weed? I don't care nothing about that. Shit, hell, if they was high for weed, then shit, Corey shouldn't have been so goddamn emotional. Shit, he would have been able to laugh that shit on off and walk the fuck off if he was really high. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, look, when you're high for goddamn weed, it's supposed to relax you. Okay? I mean, what in the history do you know people that just sit up and smoke weed that you get incidents of it being violent? No, that means that if it is violent and they have been smoking weed, they done mix some shit in with that weed. Damn all that, because ain't no motherfucker that's smoking weed and just weed is just violent. That just ain't gonna happen that way. And can't nobody convince me etch-wise. Weed is not put here to make people go all crazy and all that. It's supposed to relax you. Now, but look, wait a minute, Marlo. Do you know how many motherfuckers that fucked up my goddamn high? I just walk away. I don't let nobody fuck up my high. I'm walking away from you because I still want to enjoy my high. You think I'm going to stay around the motherfucker that's sitting up here trying to blow my high? Hell no, I'm getting the fuck gone. Hell no, I'm getting the fuck gone. I ain't about to sit around nobody that's going to on purpose blow my high. That ain't going to work. So no, yeah, all right, you going to be arguing with your goddamn self because I don't want to hear that shit. No, I'm walking away. I'm trying to tell y'all what I know. Look, especially when you get some good shit, man, look, fuck all that. I ain't arguing with no motherfucker. I'm getting the fuck gone. Shit, you not gonna fuck up my goddamn high. I'm trying to laugh. I'm trying to relax. Man, ain't no way I'm trying to sit up here and argue with a motherfucker if I'm high. That shit don't make no sense. That shit don't even register to me. The fuck I look like? I'm high. I'm gone off the weed. But I want to argue with a motherfucker. No. If anything, I'm trying to be funny and laugh at some shit and tell some goddamn jokes. Not get mad. What the fuck you getting mad for? What type of weed is you smoking? Have y'all ever thought about that type of shit? When you see motherfuckers that still get mad that's on the internet that swears up and down that they smoke weed. So then you have to ask yourself, what type of weed is they smoking if they still mad? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Regardless if somebody trying to fuck your high up, no, you have to think, what type of weed is they smoking if they always mad though? I ain't never known nobody to sit up here if they got some good shit to be mad in the first place. That's my whole point, Brian. I'm not going to sit up here and waste my time to get high. I'm trying to be relaxed. That's the whole premise of you smoking marijuana is to relax, not to get mad and upset.
What you make? You put sugar in them? Are they sugar free? What?
We do everything. We do stuff for diabetic patients, cancer patients, and we give stuff away to the homeless as well because we're like, hey, you might as well smoke this instead of crack. You feel me?
It
is still here in California, you know.
All is around social work. Okay, because I was gonna ask, because child, the streets be talking now, and they say you be out there with your candles, you be out there with your edibles. They say you be selling boxes of cigarettes. They say you basically the lady that's supposed to stand in the bathroom to sell everybody condiments, but you do it outside the club. Is that true?
No, I think they're putting it on thick, but I do have some license.
What the fuck? Where's this line of questioning coming from, Tasha K? Angie, they smoking on some backyard boogie. I'm telling you, look, listen. Yeah, you see that, Marlo? She trying to put her in a damn trick bag. She is most definitely trying to put her up in a trick bag right now. Boy, Tasha K, boy, I see what you trying to do, Tasha K. Angie, people that sit up here, swear up and down, they be high and they get high and they still come on this motherfucker being angry. They smoking on some backyard boogie. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. If you smoke weed and all you got at your grass is some backyard huff, think about that. Unless you go far away somewhere else to go get you some real good shit, you subjected on getting some backyard boogie. That backyard boogie ain't gonna get you high. You just gonna be mad because you ain't got a choice but to smoke it because you feel like some type of way it's gonna change that you're gonna get high off the goddamn backyard boogie. But in reality, you're not gonna get high off of it. All you're gonna do is just continuously piss yourself off by smoking some backyard huff. And that's why you see too many motherfuckers on this damn app that be angry because they ain't got access to the good shit. They resorted on smoking a damn backyard huff. Then they come on this motherfucker and get mad at you when you high and you be in your goddamn element. You got some good shit. They mad at you. But why the fuck you mad at me? Why don't you get your weight up then? Go and get the good shit and stop subjecting yourself to the backyard boogie. These motherfuckers killed me. You want to blame everybody else for you have to smoke some backyard huff. No, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Seriously, man. I'm not bullshitting, y'all. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers sitting up here trying to perpetrate the fraud and acting like they smoking the finest shit in the goddamn world, knowing goddamn well they smoking backyard huff. Seeds and all, stems and all. They gotta fake it till they make it on the internet to make it seem, oh yeah, we blow big blunts around here. All along, there ain't number brown sticks, stems, seeds. The fuck? But that's how they get exposed though, Brian. These motherfuckers on the internet, I done figured them on out. The ones who really keep that good shit gonna always keep it under control. No matter what. Even if a motherfucker trying to get you off your goddamn square. But these motherfuckers that sit up here all the time, come on here, mad than a motherfucker. And man, no, they smoking on some backyard huff. Right, Angie, right.
And whatnot for vending and so we'll talk more about that.
Okay, I'm just if you want to promote your business here, this is an open platform.
Yes.
Okay.
So much.
Boy, Tasha K, you something else though. You something else. Now you throw it in. If you want to promote your business, this is an open platform and nah. You want to get some juicy shit on her too. See, you ain't fooling no damn body. I ain't mad though, Tasha K, do you? But I see all right through what you doing.
Shade or nothing like that. I know I got my shades on, no shade or nothing like that. But they just told me they said that Cristina may have been like high on her own supply when this shit went down.
And at the end of the day, Corey also was drinking alcohol and had a whole bottle of something and a glass out there out front, along with having a gun on him.
So I didn't hear nothing about Corey smoking nothing. Now she just said that he been drinking and he had a whole bottle of something. That's what I'm hearing. So I don't know if Corey even smoked weed or not. So I'm not even going to put that on him. I don't know if he smoked weed. He could. But to me, Corey seemed like he a fucking drinker any goddamn way. He got to drink alcohol and that gives him the courage to be able to put his hands and feet on women.
with, he is also trying to deny everything and flip everything to the best of his ability and defame my character. So he's going to say whatever he possibly can to try to flip the story, along with that other comedian who also took the gun from him. She's ex-military, along with being a mother of two. So she's also trying to clear her name. And I have the text messages from her where she said, because I added her name and included her name, she's going to say whatever she wants to against me. And the other people who he also had on his podcast, that Corey Sherrill guy who this started all over, that's who the comedian was I was having a conversation about with. And then the other Corey Holcomb jumped in to aid him and was like, oh, he don't have to say shit to you, bitch. So that Corey Sherrill person is also somebody who has my glass Tupperware at his house. And he was staying at my homegirl's house, driving her car and living under her roof for free and whatnot like that. So he totally lied about everything, even to the point where he's trying to include himself in on the fight just so he could get on Corey's podcast and get his little 15 minutes of fame. And he's including himself in on the fight as one of the guys who jumped Jamel now, which is amazing to me.
I need to talk to Jamel. Jamel will talk to me?
Yeah, I'm sure he would.
Yeah, see if he'll talk to Tasha K for about 10 minutes. I'm going to add it into your interview.
Yes, I'm sure he
would.
The
more supporting evidence we got for you, the better.
Yes. And
okay.
And the other witnesses are all at work right now. Otherwise, they would have definitely been here as well. And then
I had people tell me that were there, that this did happen, but you guys were face to face and you was talking shit, he was talking shit, but I
told him about his whole ass mama.
He did hit you.
I told him that like she raised a loser. And
now you know he's sensitive.
Girl,
you know Corey's sensitive. You know he wasn't loved properly by his mama, so he got an underlying issue with women. And
that's all I was expressing. All I was doing was expressing the truth and the facts. And I told him that like I prayed for him even when his little wrist was broken stuff. I said, nigga, I prayed healing.
He ain't got no little wrist. That's a big nigga. That's a fat
I told
fuck.
him, I was like,
go ahead. Go ahead. I want you to
wish that God would like work on your heart in the time that, because I told him, I said, you don't remember your wrist being broke? I said, you don't remember.
Nigga don't even work on his own heart. He looked like he passed by McDonald's and stops on the way to the comedy club. That man got so much motherfucking fat and
damn. Now, even Tasha K said it out of her own mouth, ladies and gentlemen, that she believed that Corey Holcomb have some mommy issues. Even she said it up out of her own mouth. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, look, y'all be the judge of it up in the chat. Y'all talk, freely talk up in the chat, long as we not hit below the belt with no damn body, right? But look, God damn. Whoo, boy, they I'm telling you, EV, this interview that Tasha K did with Cristina Payne is all over the place. But I think Tasha K got a method to her own madness, so I'm not mad at her. I ain't mad at her.
And Claude, all the reasons you better set his ass somewhere the fuck down before God do it.
That's what I told him. I said, you don't remember when you couldn't feed yourself, when you couldn't wipe your own ass and you was smelling
that
like
white bitch did it. That white bitch did it that he messing with.
Wow. Wow. Look at this shit. Look, this is going all over the place. Now, Tasha K, what do this have to do with? Oh, Lord Jesus. God damn. Oh. You said, wait a minute, Ed, you say, wait until you see who walks in. Oh, shit. Look, y'all, please, look, ladies and gentlemen, don't cheat me with the likes. ladies and gentlemen, I got 58 people up in here. Okay, I only got 31 likes. All right, you do the math right there. That means I got over 17 people. I got 17 people up here looking at this live stream that don't want to hit the like button. Come on now, hit the like button. Don't do old Johnny Blaze like this. Hit the like button. Y'all know y'all picking up what I'm putting down with this reaction. Y'all know, even just with my opinion, and I'm not saying that nothing, what I'm saying is facts, but y'all see it for y'all own self. I only go off of what I see and what is factual. I'm not putting nothing on Corey that ain't already been put on out there.
A lot of them out here who be trying to take care of these lame ass niggas out here in
Thank
California.
you, Elise.
That's what I told him. I said, you lost all your friends, and I was like, people do not fuck with you for real out here in Black Hollywood. Like, so many people have called me, like, and have been coaching me through this whole thing. And from Tiffany Haddish to Alex Thomas, Deion Cole, like, so many people have been literally like, this is what you need to do. This is how.
Damn, she name dropping people. Damn, she is name dropping people like a motherfucker. God damn. Christine, you ain't holding no punches right here. You dropping names now? Ooh, they most definitely trying to bury Corey with this shit right here now.
How you need to handle this. Boom, 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 boom. So I have literally been getting any and all the advice needed possible. So that's why I'm saying even the lawsuit, the civil lawsuit, and anything else that happens is literally, this is all out of my hands at this point. Like, because the footage is viral, but it's not public yet. So people have seen it. Like, even I remember the other day, I just flew into Washington, D.C., and my friend Craig Robinson's brother, called me. Like, you got a moment? He was like, yo, me and my brother just saw the video. And I said,
so the video was circulating?
I said, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, we just saw it. And he was like, can I pray with you? Because I am so sad that all of this is happening and going on around you, and people are going to the extreme measures to lie and actually say that the opposite has happened. Because once you see this footage, you are going to be like, oh my God, really? And why? So that's why all the people in the comments who were saying, oh, she deserved it, or oh, what did she do first? And it's like, all I did was tell this dude the truth about himself and you know, what he's doing to these younger comedians and how he's stealing jokes and
not stealing jokes.
Yeah, he's not a writer. This dude is not funny, and that's why he tells the most horrible, horrific jokes ever. Those abortion jokes and everything else. And it's like, dude, like, it's really sad. It's a cry for help. And I think we really need to get Corey some help, like an intervention type stuff. And maybe this is what needed to happen in order to wake him up, because this is not okay. And I was taught to keep my hands to myself. And in the game of dozens, I grew up in the projects. So it's like,
but you doing this though, like, you can't do that to a motherfucker that's socially sensitive.
Girl, I didn't do nothing to him but tell him the truth.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
And he couldn't take it. And I was literally like, you need to get your life together before it's too late. And people were warning him, like, you ain't about to do nothing, man. Come on, she ain't.
And I'm sorry that happened to you. I just wish your girlfriends that were there would have at least helped. Some other men would have helped. Shout out to Jamal, you know what I'm saying, for jumping in and help. Because let me tell you something, I roll with 3 to 5 niggas deep all the time. I wish a motherfucker would. Like, bitch, you're gonna get what the fuck you came to look for.
Right.
Today. Yeah. Okay.
Boy, now, look, hold on. Corey, now you accused of stealing other comedians' jokes now? God damn. Boy, hey, look. Corey, you may not think that you need to change some things on up. Let me, and look, you think this type of thing will work with you telling these type of jokes? Bro, you is being exposed in 2026, bro. You is being exposed right goddamn now. I wonder, what is Corey Holcomb thinking right now in this situation, ladies and gentlemen? Do y'all think he's gonna apologize? EV, he pissed off not only the black women, but he's pissing off the white folks. Think about it, EV. Think about it. He wanted Anton Daniels to say something negative about white people because he feels comfortable in laying out jokes and saying things about the white people. But Corey Holcomb, your platform is on the white folks platform. I'm telling you, EV, it's the white people and the black women that is standing up against Corey, and they want him gone, bro. I'm looking at the writing on the wall. I didn't forget, Angie. I bet I didn't forget what Cat Williams said. I didn't forget. And see, that's why I don't be jumping out the window and I speak on things, even though, because you got to sit back and wait for it to actually unfold. You do. I don't want to be just throwing all type of accusations on people or none of that. No, you sit back and you wait. And it's just Corey Holcomb's turn. They is getting tired. They won't protect him. He has crossed some lines in this industry to a point that they are sullying that man's name. They is putting out video to the effect of him laying hands on this woman. And y'all can't see the writing on the wall. They want Corey the fuck up out of here. Bye-bye. They told Corey, go sit in the goddamn corner. Ladies and gentlemen, they have literally put Corey Holcomb in the corner. They trying to put him in a timeout right goddamn now. Y'all can't see it? I bet I can. Bye-bye. They doing Corey Holcomb just like this. I stand on what the fuck I said. So, with that being said, I'm going to count you down because I know you see it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Count them down. Bye-bye. 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 See you later, dumbass. Bye-bye. 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 See you later. See you later, dumbass. You ain't got to donate, but you got to get the fuck up out my damn chat. Go somewhere else in their life. You control them, dumbass. Bye-bye. Dumbass. Ram, bitch. Dumbass. Bye-bye. I ain't arguing with that damn troll. I told that troll what the fuck it is. Either you donate or you get the fuck gone. I don't give a fuck about your line of question. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, dumbass. Scram, bitch. Dumbass. Dumbass. Bye-bye. 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 See you later, dumbass. Bye-bye. 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 See you later, dumbass. That's how they doing Corey Holcomb right now, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody tell me why I lied at. They putting Corey Holcomb in the goddamn corner with the dunce hat, told him, shut up. Time out. Put your your ass in timeout. You're doing wrong. If y'all can't see that they putting this man in a corner with a dunce hat, put his ass in timeout. They have put Corey Holcomb a dunce hat on his goddamn head and put him in a corner and told him, you in a timeout, motherfucker. Y'all don't hear me? Hey, G Mama Body, happy Saturday to you. Y'all don't hear me. They have put this man in a corner with a dunce hat. The fuck? If y'all can't see it, okay, cool. I see it. Corey, you is the content for 2026. I'm letting everybody know that it's going to be Corey Holcomb intensive moving forward. So any video that I get regarding Corey Holcomb, I will be going over it. Okay? Because Corey, you did put your foot into some shit with this, man. The people, let me do this. Let me do this. Hold on, let me do this. Let me just go back to the beginning. To the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to the beginning. All right? Let's do that real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to this video right here. Hold on. Let's go back to you didn't bust a great better grapevine, my nigga. But I already knew that though, because you got too much to lose. You still got too much to lose. See, so you can't sit up here to me and you talk about the white man and the white man is desecrating us black people, but you sitting up there buck dancing for him. Come on, man. You know that don't make no sense, Corey.
His plan
like being married
almost worked. His plan almost worked. Now, because we ain't got all day for this sucker ass nigga. Because he'll never be in my face again. Everything he say is for the net. You got away. You got away with that. But listen, it was some people talking about somebody ain't a real nigga or a street nigga. What is the definition of a street nigga?
Yeah, that means, Corey, that means that you've been listening to a motherfucker like me. When I heard you say that, I say, look at here, Corey sitting up here slumming with the little folks, listening to what we got to say about the situation. Look at him. Look how he buck danced behind that statement, because I know it was me that had said that about Corey. Oh yeah, I know I said that about Corey. So now he wants to be oblivious. Oh, well, what's a street nigga? I don't know what a street nigga is. So you expect me to believe that he's still from Chicago? I don't give a damn if he was born here. He left and went to La La Land, ladies and gentlemen. That man ain't lived in Chicago in years. So why the fuck would I expect him to have the same type of mentality that if he was in Chicago, I really don't seriously think he'd be acting like this.
I really want to know. Does anybody?
Corey, you from Chicago? Remember? How the hell you don't know the meaning of the word street nigga? Do y'all see how he trying to play dumb right now? Corey, it's all good, brother. You're not going to jeopardize your money. I get it. But goddamn, man, you really buck dancing for real. You on some step of fetching type of shit, in my opinion, my nigga.
Anybody know what a street nigga is?
Yeah, man, it's a few. I mean, it's supposed to be a code of conduct in the streets, like in Cali, the code of.
Man, we don't want to look, man. Hey, man, fuck you, Craig. Craig, get the fuck out of here, Craig. Craig. See, you notice what he said, though, right, ladies and gentlemen? The code of conduct here in LA. Craig, we don't want to hear from you if you ain't no real nigga, my nigga. If you ain't no real nigga, then why the fuck is you even speaking about the shit? The fuck you, man? Come on, man.
Conduct is somebody call you out for a fair one. You're supposed to take the fair one. But that's bullshit, man. We got too much to lose,
But I
man.
hear where Corey's coming.
So wait a minute, Craig, but he made an effort to make a fair one with a woman though. So I want you to respond to that. How come you ain't got no problem with Corey punching a woman in her goddamn jaw? But you want to make excuses for Corey because he didn't punch Anton Daniels in the jaw for disrespecting him with words. The same way that the woman disrespected him with words.
From with that, you're right. It's like who's to say who's what? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like what? Is it because you grew up in a neighborhood, or were you affiliated with gang? Are you in a gang? I mean, what's the exact definition again? That's subjective, but
Yeah. Is it, here's the thing. I think people interpret, everybody interprets what we do differently. You know what I'm saying? Because who you are and what you represent, you stand on a.
Man, listen, Craig. You must ain't understanding 2 + 2 is 4. Corey Holcomb, in my opinion, is a bully. He talk real greasy to women. He shows no respect hardly for women, in my opinion. He has his picks and choose on who he's willing to give respect to, and that's his business. That's his right? But Corey talks very aggressive to anybody that he thinks that he able to get away with that bullshit with. I'm telling you. Anton pulled his card once he tried to pull his. Once Corey tried to pull his first, then Anton came right behind and got it right back. With the sex play, as you would say. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, good afternoon, Uncle Will. Bro, you can't have it both ways, bro. You can't sit online be talking about how much of a real nigga you is and this and that and the third. But then when it's time to come down to being a real nigga and doing some real nigga shit, you fold up like a lawn chair, my nigga. I'm sorry. I just still feel like you folded up like a lawn chair the minute that Anton said that shit to you, bro. It was like, bro, what the hell did you get up from one seat to get closer to him, not to do anything to him? But you got up closer to a woman on video now, Corey, and you didn't like what she said. So what did you do? You felt that comfortable enough in the public to punch her in the jaw. But all us men that's on the internet that saw that exchange between you and Anton is wondering, how come you don't have the same energy for Anton, but you have that energy for a woman that didn't even aggress you? Now you want to talk about, well, it's a 30-day suspension if we was to have fault on YouTube. Like, bro, I ain't trying to hear that. Hey, Dialogue with Me TV. See, I get it now. Do everything off of YouTube. You put on the facade for people on YouTube and any other social media platform, right? You do your best not to try to show your real true feelings about women, right? Now look, I ain't here to tell you on how you supposed to feel about women. That's your cross to bear. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. The way you going about shit, it ain't a good look. And Darlene, if I were you, I would be trying to leave 5150 show. You should be better than that. You're subjecting yourself to a man that don't have a problem with disrespecting a woman in a heartbeat. What makes you think that he likes you? I hope you heard that. I hope you heard Cristina say that he was trying to replace you with her. So why in the fuck do you still want to sit around an individual that was trying to replace you anyway? That makes you look real crazy, in my opinion, now, Darlene. All you big YouTubers, y'all just be running plays and then be thinking somebody's supposed to be dumb about what the hell y'all doing. Man, I see it both ways. And again, I'm not mad at nobody, but I'm gonna call Cap where's Cap. Wait a minute, KTC say, I think the other dude was weak too. Craig just wanted to clout chase off the situation. I ain't about to really mention him too much. I ain't even paid. I knew he spoke about Anton, but I'm not about to, man, fuck all that. I'm not doing that.
A lot of stuff. You said a lot of controversial stuff. So people who don't understand the intellectual capacity of
That's
your
what
message, they equate it to something.
KTC, that's what I thought. Normally, if someone steps to you that way, it's up. It's up right then and there. Ain't no talking. And Corey act like you don't know what a real nigga is now. All of a sudden, now he oblivious to being a real nigga. Come on now. Now you want to pick and choose when you get to decide to be a real nigga. I can't follow it.
And that they understand it at their level. So they think that when Corey is a fighter, he gonna fight whenever. It's like, nah, that ain't what this is about. This.
You see me fighting?
No, but that's how to process it.
It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah,
thing.
So then if you weren't gonna fight then, Corey, why the fuck did you get up? See, you ain't gonna be able to answer that question though, my nigga. Yeah, you're right. You didn't fight, but why the fuck did you get up from one seat, get closer to Anton, just to yell in the man's face? If you wasn't gonna do anything, bro, you pump faked. I don't get it. You pump fake, you sit up here and you trying to like squirm your way up out of this shit, bro. You can't squirm your way up out of it, bro. No man will allow another man to get that close up in his square like that without it being up, bro. I don't give a damn if you on live, on your podcast, on whatever. That rule should apply regardless if you a real nigga or not. Just a man in principle. You don't allow another man to get that close up in your space that's aggressive and you don't do nothing? No, bro. I can't follow that.
All the time on the internet.
That's how they
Folks are
process
always
it.
gonna say something.
Like me, anytime I get angry, they say I'm being a tough guy or I'm trying to be hard, or they'll call me a bully. I am not no bully. I never bullied nobody. But if I raise my voice a little bit or get a little bit aggressive, they just take it in a way like that, you know.
No, Anton didn't want no smoke. Anton was trying to entice him on being a nigga so he could go on the back end and sue Corey Holcomb. Come on, man. I see right through the bullshit with Anton. He tried to get a knee-jerk reaction from off of Corey Holcomb. Let's just be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Holcomb was doing the same thing. You heard him say it almost worked. Didn't y'all hear Corey Holcomb say it almost worked? Come on now. I'm paying attention to everything that is said, ladies and gentlemen. If Corey Holcomb would tell people on the internet that, hey, Anton, it almost worked what you said to me, though, man. So what the fuck did that woman tell you for you to get up in her goddamn space and muff her? What type of disrespect did she lay out to you that made you put your hands on her goddamn jaw? But you didn't do the same thing to Anton, motherfucker. You froze up like a popsicle when it came down to Anton. How come you didn't have that type of smoke for Anton, but you had smoke for that woman? Bro, it is not, that question will never leave. You had smoke for a woman because she was saying words to you. Well, Anton said some disrespectful shit to you too. And all you did was get up from one chair to the other and sit there. And then you said some gag-ass shit talking about, I was sitting on your lap and you ain't do nothing. Bro, you is a whole bitch. And that is my opinion. You is a whole bitch.
I don't mean it. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you ain't cutting me off. I'm just trying to make sure, because I know what happened. Yeah. Now, this is what the internet has done. The internet has created an AI video where different outcomes and different ways it happened was shown. They've edited the truth. Hey, do we have what happened?
Yeah, I got the clip.
Play that. Yeah, when you get ready, let me know. See,
ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting to the part where he tells that story about a woman disrespecting him, and he asked that woman not to disrespect him, but the woman persists. And then he makes a foul joke and say, well, I had to help her stop her lip from leaking. If this ain't no punk ass shit right here, now I want y'all to hear that part. That is the part that I'm looking to play right there.
It's people who have edited the video to make the video look like he stood up to me and all. I was like, what is this? When I saw some of the edited videos, I was like, they cold with this AI, boy.
Hey, the internet is undefeated. All you can do is laugh at it. At this point, Corey, whether you give a damn or not, people is going to say that Anton got the ups on you. A lot of people are going to be on your side. I'm on neither side because didn't nobody fight. What up with the slam? And I'm not promoting no violence, but I'm going to call it for what it is. If a man get that close up to me, get up, get that close and get aggressive, ain't no more talking, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to throw your damn hands up. All that damn talking don't mean nothing. Put your goddamn hands up and let's fight. That part.
I seen a video where I beat his ass.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's wild.
Oh.
Oh yeah, by the way, futon. My homie said, "Don't call that nigga dad. Call that nigga futon."
Oh,
Well, that's hilarious. Instead of saying his name.
oh, futon. Okay.
Hey, futon. Thanks for not being
Futon. I'm sorry, Corey. That's not even funny.
me up, man. Thank you.
I call him the evil whining. That's ZZ
evil-
whining. That's the only whining that can't sing. He beatboxing whining.
Thanks for not beating me up, man. I really appreciate you, man. Hey, I thought I would have videos ready when the show started, but that's not what happened. Ain't nothing I could do. So can we just play the one you sent me, Abe, where we'll just take the time out to do this one because I want people to have a copy of the video, how it really happened, and not the AI video that people are putting out there and making it seem like.
Well, Corey, all right. I'm glad that you said that. So let's
Get
just
the real
recap
video
this
right
real
here.
quick. Because whether you want to admit it or not, I went over your video. All right? So let's recap it. Yeah, let's recap it real quick, ladies and gentlemen.
Geez, the people who don't know.
Thank you for
Let's
that.
go
Oh
back
my
over that
God, not the
part
full thing.
again.
I was on time. I'm gonna just say that.
From the
We
beginning.
expected it. I already knew. That's why I got here almost on time.
Here go the video. Wow. Anton don't waste no time sending shots. Anton, you didn't waste no time to send a shot out to Corey Holcomb and let him know that you was on time. And I guess that was a slight, that was to let him know not to waste your time like that. I'm on time for this show. Don't be wasting my time being late to your own goddamn show. That's what I got from that sarcastic remark that you made. Well, I was on time. Wow, he coming in with the BS.
Was on time.
My man. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know. We said he was coming. Anton in the house. Hey man, let me tell you something. I'm so glad you're here. Because people need to see a clash like this. Not a clash
agree.
within something bad, just people who got something to say. Like what you say and what I say, I think it's gonna be interesting.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really interesting.
And we had a great conversation too. We had time before you got here, so we had a great
I
conversation.
buttered it up. So
You don't need to
That's
butter.
what's up.
I made
You don't
sure
need to
that
butter
I
me
made
up.
sure that she felt good about this.
Yeah, man, you don't need to butter.
We still trying to get Shannon Sharp on here, so Darlene can have something to do after the show. This should be great.
Oh, brother. Too old. That man don't want this.
Well, I know.
Your
that,
chat think they tough.
Who
I
cares?
noticed.
They think they tough?
They think they tough.
Yeah. They be out there.
They not that tough.
Uh-oh.
We
You
seen
charging them up.
we seen
Oh, here we go.
we seen
Yeah.
worse. You know, I don't pay attention to
Who
niggas that don't got no profile picture.
Yes.
You know, I always
I
have
promise to God,
motherfuckers talk,
bro.
And they scared to step forward.
I don't pay attention. I think them type of niggas jerk off in their socks.
Whoa.
Well, now they've gotten so savvy where they can actually put a picture.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, I can agree with you saying that, you know, you don't pay attention to nobody that's willing to put their actual face as the avatar. I get you on that, but God damn, Anton, you have to go all the way left like that?
Sure, but you open it up and it's like, oh, no post, no nothing. It's like,
Somebody
oh,
said-
okay.
We don't take that serious.
Exactly. Keyboard cowards is what I call them.
Somebody said, what Greg had? He on time out. Greg had a show, fool.
That's right.
Greg going out here doing his thing.
Papa Craig.
But anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. There's so much to say. I know we ain't gonna be able to get to it all, but
We gonna try.
there's so much to say. I gotta ask you this, just off top.
I'm with it.
How do you feel? Because we ain't gonna do all politics. 'Cause that ain't what the show
We
about.
gotta get there though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points.
All right, I'm with it.
What do you feel about this nation as they jack other nations for their resources and play it off like it's other reasons? I'm
think
talking
that's a
about
part
this
of the
nation,
game.
the U.S.
That's the part of the game.
When you say the part of the game, I don't understand. Do you think?
Everybody didn't been conquered. Slavery didn't exist way before we ever came in here.
Mhm.
So I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
Like what? Give me an example.
like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
Like taking this country?
Not just taking this country. How do you think you got here?
Yeah, the transatlantic slave trade.
You a smart man.
Right. I studied
So-
it. I know all about it.
So it's very hard to be respectful of what is here when me, for example, as an African American male, I know how I got here. I didn't take the cheap flight on Frontier here. My people were kidnapped. My people
They were
were
sold by
robbed.
Africans.
They what?
They were sold by Africans.
You say all the people were sold by?
Man, what the fuck? Now they want to. Man, let me just sit back and listen.
Africans?
How you think what you think white people came over there and got us?
Yes.
No, they were sold.
So
they just capitalized off of it better than the Africans did.
Okay, so you're saying that all of the black people that were brought here were sold by Africans.
Correct.
So the white people were just doing transactions over there.
Absolutely. It was capitalism. See, the thing about white people, you think that racism is inherently in them. Racism is inherently in all of us. Black people is some of the most racist people I've ever seen in my entire life. We don't even like each other.
So can I ask you a question?
No, hold on. Let's stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other. And so black people participate. Some of the first slavers in the United States of America was black people. That's the truth. So what I'm trying to understand is,
was slavery in the United States before?
Slavery existed thousands of years before we got here.
Okay.
Slavery was on every single continent in this world. That's a fact. Now, the thing that's a problem with it is that, then this is the problem that I have. What you niggas want?
What do you mean when you say what you mean?
What do y'all want? Like, because y'all complaining about it over and over again. And I'm trying to understand, what is it that y'all looking for? What is going to help y'all?
The whole thing that has happened.
Because I'm solutions oriented. And I'm tired of niggas that ain't never been through shit complaining about shit that they ain't never been through.
If you black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through. Like, you've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't understand. So, what are you saying? Like,
because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes. Definitively.
Come on, man.
Definitively. You have a greater chance of being killed by somebody that look like you than to ever interact with somebody that don't look like you and kill you.
But
that's a fact.
Do you understand that it's made like,
I don't know about all that though, Anton. Now that part I don't know. Now I won't agree. I can't agree with that, what you just said. Because not all black people is looking to tear each other down or whatever the case may be. Right? Maybe you need to say a certain demographic of age or whatever the case may be, because that's not all the way entirely true. I don't know what statistics you looking at or whatever the case may be. Okay, fine. If that's what you want to go off of, that's your right. Insatiable is my name. Good afternoon. Now you get placed in timeout. Because obviously I'm going to time you out for 5 minutes. Let me get to the meat and potatoes. We're going to skip through some of this.
Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people. So why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody?
This, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, with all this, what they talking about is filibustering. They was filibustering the whole goddamn time. Because I'm not in belief of them really trying to have a constructive conversation at all. Yeah, so now you see, right, now you see me, Evie. You see me now. Yes, you know I ain't got no problem showing myself and showing me react to my own reaction. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right there. That's some diabolical shit, ain't it?
Just because he black. Okay. And then the definition of how you define black is based off of something that a white man gave to you.
Okay. Well, trust me, brother. You white people, let me tell you something. I know Caucasian people.
That's that good old fashioned racism shit going on down south. Boy, I'm talking about if you want some good southern racism, yeah, just go on down south. Anywhere down south would do. Shit, damn now, shit. Yeah, take your ass on down south. You want to see some real life racism shit, man, insatiable. You know that was some bullshit. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a $5 challenge around here. $5 challenge to the Cash App, ladies and gentlemen. $5 challenge. Right there. For one, should no other man, especially a heterosexual man, allow another man to say that he's cute? The fuck? What is we talking about here? A heterosexual man, well, Elise, I don't have chime, but you can feel free to drop a super chat for sure. I do have super chats, so if you want to drop a donation that way, that is completely fine with me. But no, I do not have chime. I got every other app, but I don't have chime. Hey, look here. Ain't nothing cute about me, you punk. Go look at somebody else and tell another man he cute. Don't tell me that shit. You're not in jail anymore, Damon. What the hell going on here? You don't tell another man he cute.
People that have looked at me and threw me licks. Mm-hmm. I am from Chicago.
And I'm from Detroit.
It was Chicago is very segregated. I knew nothing about Caucasian.
Man, stop the cap again. Man, stop it, man. Do you hear this, man? I'm from Chicago. People in Chicago should boycott motherfucking Corey Holcomb. And I stand on what I say. Y'all should tell Corey you ain't been for Chicago in over 30 goddamn years. The hell you talking about? I'm from Chicago. Like that's supposed to really mean some shit. So? You in La La Land right now. So you're not even in Chicago. Fuck where you're from. Because people in Chicago is looking at you funny, Corey. Trust and believe that shit, Corey. People in Chicago is looking at you funny, man.
Asian people until I moved to Los Angeles. And a lot of the stories I heard, it turned out to be just that. But back to this Christianity, you have to understand this. You were taught that by the people who kidnapped you. Is that a lie?
Nope.
Okay, so
We was taught everything that you know on this earth, it was taught to you. The racism that you have in your heart, it was taught to you.
you say I'm racist?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I studied you.
Wow.
I studied you.
This is why.
Now, when Anton told Corey that he's been studying him, this is where I have to call out Anton. Because then, Anton, if you've been studying Corey, then you put yourself in harm's way. I'm sorry. I got to call it the way I see it. You out your own mouth said that you were studying Corey Holcomb, but yet you still went on his platform. So then if you've been studying Corey Holcomb, then that means that you know what he will do and what he won't do. So I'm sorry, Anton, even though I may not agree with him bringing up your daughter, bringing up your wife and everything, bro, I'm going to say this, and a lot of people ain't going to like me saying this about Anton, but I got to say it. He put his own self in harm's way, even dealing with Corey Holcomb. If you've been sitting back studying him, come on, ladies and gentlemen. How in the hell do I feel sorry for Anton with all of what he's going through if he put his own self in that situation? Ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like button if you're picking up what I'm putting down. How do you feel sorry for Anton and what people is saying about his kids, about his wife? But if you've been studying Corey Holcomb the way you told him on his own show, then there's no way in sound mind that you would even put yourself in that situation, bro. And then on the back end, cry about it. It's like, bro, I can't. Again, this is me. This ain't got nothing to do with how y'all look at it. But in that instance, I can't take Anton seriously. I can't. And I'm not going to sit up here again, even though I may not agree with Corey Holcomb putting his child and his wife out there like that. Thank you, Deja Vu. That's, hey, KTC. They both is full of shit. And they both did it for the content, ladies and gentlemen. They knew what the fuck they was doing. They both knew.
I'm racist.
Corey, you just said some real, like, out of the way shit. I didn't even heard you. You feel what I'm saying? Let me skip past some of this. I want to get to the action part of why all this had kicked off.
And if it's all about white people and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran.
Man, Corey is exaggerating it, bro. Bro, I lived on the south side of Chicago when I was young, right? I was around white folks, man. Come on, man. This man, Corey, talking about he ain't know nothing about white folks until he moved to Los Angeles. Or you got to know that's the biggest cap. I didn't believe it when he came out his mouth. He even said that. So you mean to tell me until you got grown, until he got grown though, Reggie Reg, and then decided to move to Los Angeles so he could pursue his, comedian career, whatever the case may be, right? So you mean to tell me you've been in Chicago all that time, you've never been around no white folks? Yeah, all right. Okay.
And for president of the United States of America, but we champion Barack Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we as a culture fuck with him.
Fuck with who?
Barack Obama and his wife. We fuck with.
But you know what, Reggie Reg, you know what's, let me skip past because
You talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talk.
I want to get to the part where Corey Holcomb say what he say. Hold on. All right, bro. It to me, that's some hypocritical bullshit for him to even say it. But then if confronted with a certain situation like that and you don't do shit, you pump fake and act like you was gonna do something, but you never did. So it's like, bro, if you already knew that you weren't gonna throw it all away, you might as well just sat right there in that seat and never tried to move close up. That's my opinion about that. What up with the Chef X?
How it really happened, and not the AI video that people are putting out there and making it seem like he showed man tendencies. This is bad that none of the videos are ready. I mean, like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go and hire a producer so we can have this stuff done from now on, because I can't do this like this, man. It's the videos. I don't know how to get the. Okay, fuck the videos. Anyway, so the man came at me with sex play. I'm not talking to everybody because everybody might not even understand what sex play is. That's the word. That's when you talking that backdooria to a man. The man came at me with sex play, and I tried to warn him. I tried to tell him, you can't play with me like that. So I'm realizing the camera's on me. It's a lot on the line. It's a lot on the line, but he's trying to act like he a man.
Damn, you said
I bet my life and safety he wasn't a man when I asked D to move and basically sat in his lap. Because if you walk up on a man like that, you could get your eye poked out. You can get sucker punched. You can get all kinds of things done. Look, I would never walk up on a man like I walked up on dude. I knew he was bumping his gums. I knew nothing was going to happen how I.
So that's your excuse, though, Corey. If you was in the street, bro, come on now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Corey, if it wasn't them cameras was on in your studio while you was doing your show, in my opinion, I think that would have been a different outcome. Okay? Again, I don't believe that Anton was gonna do nothing. He was just showing out for the internet. I'm gonna stand on that. Corey, a lot of people call you a bully, including myself. I do. In my own opinion, I think you try to portray yourself as being a bully to a lot of people on the internet, bro. And again, that's just my opinion. Is that true that you a bully? That's up for interpretation. But I still got a right to my own opinion. And the way you talk to people, bro, you come off being a bully to me. And that's just the way I see it.
I walked up on him. But except for like when you arguing with a female. Because that's all he did was yap after he backed up. Because when I first sat down, I was right up on him. Then after that, he kept yapping. A little bit after that, because I kept telling him, I don't do that dick sucking shit. He kept yapping. So I'm like, all right, say I saw.
See, again, and that's why I keep thinking that Anton audible at the line. He was supposed to have ran with the blue 42, but after when Corey said what he said, oh, he audibled that shit. He said, oh, no, I can't let him show me up like that. And that's why he said what he said. And all at the same time, he wanted to trigger Corey into a knee-jerk reaction to see if Corey was going to turn into an instant nigga the way he portrays himself on the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Corey wanted to... Hey, reasonable doubt. If it's getting old to you, I understand, sir. I'm not making you be here. You know, come back when I go over the Lil Durk on body cam footage then, man. But right now, I'm speaking about this because that's what I want to speak on. I'm sorry if that upset you, right? You want me to change the topic so much, donate to me and I'll change it that way. But if you're not going to donate to me or none of that shit, then I'm running with the show the way I'm doing it. Get Anton out of his body, and Anton wanted to get Corey out of his body. It almost worked for Anton with Corey. It almost worked. But what I will say is, thank you, Evie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, Evie, because in the beginning, I wasn't even going to mention nothing about this. I wasn't going to do no content off of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't give no fuck. Look, two grown men going at it on the internet and it spew out a certain way. It ain't no different from what goes on in the fucking sector. It don't matter. You feel what I'm saying? It's to me, and I'm just telling y'all how I look at it. It's the same shit. The only difference is that they're on bigger platforms and it's able to be exposed a little bit more. But otherwise, it's the same shit. Wait a minute, what live, Evie? Wait a minute, I ain't deleting no live. What live you talking about? Because I ain't deleting no live. I didn't delete no live. If you don't see it, you gotta look at it on members only. Because I did put videos on members only because, you know, Kwame got flagged. I played some of his video. The video that I played got removed because it violated. Yeah, Evie, yeah. Okay, now I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, no. I stopped all that shit. I said, you know what? Let me sit back. Let me sit back because you see all this new shit coming up now. What up with it, the real Carlos? Salute to you. So yeah, it was a reason why I did what I did. And shout out to Miss Highly Favorite. That's when I made that video and said message received. Because she was right. She was right. She was right on the money with that. And I'm not going to, like drag it out that way. But if some new shit comes up that's worthy of being talked about, then I'll talk about it. But to sit up here and keep talking about it, I'm not going to do that. It got to be some new shit for me to talk about with Corey. I'm not going to keep rehashing the same old shit unless to just make a point on why I say what I say. Now, I'll do that. But to just continuously keep running it, no. No. And again, when I made that vertical live stream to acknowledge what Highly Favored said, then that's what it was. Shout out to Corey for keeping some type of restraint. Because yes, it could have went left. It could have went total. I wish Corey Holcomb would have showed the same restraint for that woman that he punched in the jaw. Corey Holcomb, why you didn't show the same restraint that you showed Anton? Why you didn't show that to that woman? Can anybody up in the chat tell me or answer that question? Why didn't Corey Holcomb show any type of restraint for that woman? But he showed it for Anton, though, ladies and gentlemen. Left. Yeah, I'm already knowing, Chef X, man. It's gonna be brutal on me. It's gonna be brutal on a lot of us up here in Illinois with negative 40-degree weather. I'm dreading that shit, but hey, I just gotta lay up and make sure I protect myself. Angie say because he hates women. This is old news, dude. Okay. Well, boss man on post roll, then I'm not making you be here, sir. Or ma'am, or whatever you identify as. I'm not making you be here. If it's old news to you and you don't want to hear it, you're free to leave. Right? And I'm not holding you here. I'm not holding you here. Again, if this is old news to you, fine. I have no problem with you saying that. But okay, bye. Bye-bye. See you later. When I'm talking about something else other than Corey Holcomb, then come back then. That's it. Don't try to shit on my show and tell me, oh, this is old news. Oh, you talking about Corey hitting that woman? Okay, well, so boss man on post roll, did you see that part? Did you see the video of him aggressing that woman and punching that woman in the jaw over some words? You agree with that, though, in public? So are you willing to punch a woman over some words and do it in the public where everybody can see you at? I will ask you that question. Now, if you say, yeah, I'll punch a woman in public and private, I don't give a fuck, then okay. Then I know you on Corey's side with it, and I get it.
Dick again. He folded. That was my out. That was my out. I was like, this is all smoke and mirrors after this.
Goddamn, why you gotta curse me? I didn't curse you. He said, I didn't say that, motherfucker. Hey, he cursed the fuck up out of me. Hey, he mad as hell, Willie. Hey, he mad as hell. He cursed the fuck up out of me. He said, I didn't say that, motherfucker. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Sheila, how you doing? Boy, he cursed the fuck up out of me. He said, motherfucker, I didn't say that shit. Hey, Dimitri. I guess he. Hey, that's funny. Hey, goddamn. Ooh. Hey, that was funny. Hey, that was funny. Look, that was funny. Hey, I gotta give it to him. That was funny, man. You see how I was able to laugh at what you said? I ain't taking personal. Okay, fine. You cleared it up. It is what it is. But that was funny.
Because I don't know why people who understand life couldn't see. The man was too scared to take his glasses off. He was froze.
Man, go ahead.
He just was yapping.
Corey.
Like when you arguing with your girlfriend.
Man, go ahead.
The man, look, we're not talking no hypotheticals. I ain't gonna say what I would have did. I heard the man.
Well, Uncle Will, the snow that we had got in like 2 days ago, today was a little bit warm. It was like, it reached up to like 37 degrees. So some of the snow has been melting off. You know what I'm saying? Some of the snow. We still got little patches here and there of snow, but otherwise, since today has been beautiful on outside. Yeah, 37 ain't all that warm, but it damn sure ain't no -40 though. I'll take this shit because we got to deal with that shit tomorrow. Man, that shit gonna be rough.
And said I was shaking. Okay, if I was shaking, I bet you didn't say that sex played to me again.
Damn, Uncle Will.
So I ain't no tough guy. I ain't got time for that. I had a production in Vegas this week where I was on stage joking and singing. I'm the entertainer. But he has mastered a wickedly brilliant way to get people to clickbait what he's doing. And it's a very dangerous way to live. It's a dangerous way to live because the things he did during this week, he really played himself because he has nothing else to do but talk crazy and act like he's doing this and act like he's doing that. Homie, thanks for not beating me up. That's all I got to say. Thanks for not beating me up, dude. All right.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't happen too, because that 30-day ban, then the only place they would have been able to go hear about it really was at his, on his page, really.
Whatever would have happened, it would have happened if he was man enough to stick to his conviction of what he came here for. His conviction of what he came here for was to try and catch me off my square.
But Corey, fair exchange, no robbery though, my nigga. You tried to do the same thing to him. You tried to get Anton off his square. See, this is what I be talking about. Call it down the middle. You know damn well that you was trying to get Anton outside of his body and give you a knee-jerk reaction, man. Come on, man. So I don't want to hear nothing about, he tried to get you up off your square, but you was trying to do the same thing to him.
And, I'm a tell him and any advocate of him, and of course the people that root for what we're doing up here, I'm going to tell you this. Why don't you think what he did worked?
I mean, it's a few reasons.
Why didn't it work? What he tried to do, why don't you think it worked? Craig, I would love to hear what you got to say about that.
Well, here's the thing, right? First of all, because we're comedians, so we think abstract. So we don't hear words the same way everybody else hears words. We don't experience situations in the same way. So what he took advantage of initially was you were coming from an honest place. You were really trying to have an honest intellectual dialogue.
They said I disrespected him.
But Carlos, that's all true, but I can't say what another man's level of disrespect supposed to be at. I can't. Anton Daniels felt disrespected when Corey Holcomb told him that he'd be sitting up here pandering and kissing Caucasians behinds, right? Now, that ain't up to me to just sit up here and decide how disrespectful that was for him. But apparently, Anton felt that it was very disrespectful, and that's why he clapped back the way he did. Now, either way, I'm not making no excuses for it, but all I'm saying is, hey, he said something first. He felt disrespected. He clapped back, but he went probably a little bit more low. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will have to probably more than likely make a part 2 to this. All right, because I did not finish the whole interview with Tasha K, exclusive interview with Cristina Payne. So I will have to make a part 2 to this, but I want to make sure I move on. I just got a chance to look at the screen. I thought dude was Orlando Brown. God damn, deja vu. Well, let me change the screen and let me change up. And I want to stick to me doing the show the way I was going to do it. I spent enough time on that. Again, I'm going to have to make a part 2 to that, but it's all good. All right? Yeah, I'm going to have to make a part 2 to that. So it is what it is. But I do want to get into this body cam of Lil Durk. Okay, it's let's see. Hold on, let me go to it. All right. Now, in this body cam footage, it's saying body cam of Lil Durk. Wait a minute. Body cam of Lil Durk and India Royal questioned by police after home invasion shootout. All right. Now, this is not of my own content. Fair use allows me to give commentary on said body cam footage. Excuse me. This is for entertainment purposes only.
I'm going to put your channel to you, see what you have. Yeah. Unit 10-3, record.
You want me to go this way?
Advising there should not be anyone in the residence.
Please!
Let's take a look. Clear the residence. Open door.
We got broken glass. Broken glass. 3 on the back.
10-4, broken glass. 4-6 on the back.
So that side over here.
Yep. Sorry, I got this over here. Got another door. Clear. Yep. Cover. Yep. You want to clear up here?
Yep.
All right. Charleston Police Department. Hallway. Door. Clear. Gotcha. Clear. You go downstairs or upstairs, first one? Huh? got a door to my right and front. Going right. There's a room. All right, we'll check these doors in here.
Now, I'm just letting y'all know, I understand that this body cam footage is old. All right. So I want to put that disclaimer on out here, but I've never viewed this body cam. So I do want to give my reaction to it either way. All right. So just to let y'all know, I understand that this body cam is old. I just never got a chance to review it up until now. So I'm going to give my reaction.
Holy shit. All right, another room, Source.
Radio 1329 units to Temple. Temple, we still have the subject spot 21. They're still waiting at the security gate. Just advise what you need them to do.
I know, right, Ed? You got a lot of rooms up in
Yeah,
there.
Temple, they're advising the subjects running towards the wood line.
Clear.
$13.45 ready here. Can you see where that wood line butts up to? Ooh, I smell shell casing sorts.
Let's speed this up because all they doing is just looking through the house. I want to see the interaction with Lil Durk and the young woman that was with him. Okay, now we cooking. Now we in. Here we go. Here we go.
Log has been started.
Morning. You all right?
Okay.
So just have you sit in the car for now. Hold on, boss. Just have you sit in the car for now. Can't go inside. What's going on is we're going to get K9 to come in, sniff out the area, and then to see if they can get a track. Because y'all were saying, y'all told dispatch they were right out the back door. Do you know how many people you saw? 2 or 3 of them? Okay. Y'all have your license with you? No? Okay. Were they wearing masks? Were they not masked? They had like a face mask on them? Okay. You good? Okay. Were there any babies present? Because I saw y'all had kids in there. Okay. What's your last name, man? What's your first name, Miss Cox? What's your birthday?
Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at 46 likes. Let's get JB2 reactions to 50 likes for this live stream.
What's your phone number? Okay. You said
1320. You also want $7,000 in cash.
all right, so what's your last name?
Master bedroom.
And for a copy, several thousands laying around in the master bedroom.
What's your first name, Mr. Banks? D-U-R-K. What's your birthday? 22. What's a good phone number for you? Okay. So I know you said have someone come here. We don't want too many people on scene.
No, it's our bodyguard.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Work for me.
Okay. Just have him park behind when he gets behind the deputy. All right. So, what happened? Were y'all upstairs or downstairs? Okay. So y'all were upstairs asleep. What'd y'all hear?
What's happening with it, Johnny Mugshot? Salute to you, man. Hope all is well with you. Happy Saturday to you, man. Appreciate you sliding through the show.
Oh, it sounded like glass. Just big noise.
Okay. All right, then what happened?
So, woke up out of sleep. She got up.
Okay.
My security always needed a gun, like around the house.
Okay.
So I hit a break in. She grabbed a gun.
Okay.
We creeped by the stairs.
Okay.
That's when we see like 2-3 people like lifting their head up.
Okay.
And when the shooting happened, they ran.
Okay.
So when I ran up, I told her to go in the closet. And she dropped the gun. I grabbed the gun, laid on the back porch.
Okay.
And that's how I said we tried time to get.
Okay. Now, did they shoot at you or did you shoot at them? You shot at them? Did they
shot too.
Did they shoot first at you?
It's okay, Jonathan G. I know I've been seeing Johnny Mugshot. I know who he is. I know where he be at and all of that, right? I don't care nothing about that. As long as he show respect, he can troll up in here and talk his shit just like everybody else, man. Johnny Mugshot has been around for a minute. I know it. I know who Johnny Mugshot is. All right? So I'm not tripping about Johnny Mugshot up in here. Let him rock out, bro. He ain't being disrespectful. He ain't sitting up here doing all type of extra shit. He got every right to enjoy the content just like everybody else, bro. Until he step out of line, I don't have no problem with him.
That's what I'm asking. So they shot first. Okay. Okay. You know how many rounds you think you shot? Just a I know you. A few rounds. Okay. And then you dropped the gun, and then you picked it up, Mr. Banks? Okay. All right. So then once you dropped it, you picked it up and ran to the back porch. And then what happened? Did you say you laid down and watched them?
I laid down.
Okay.
And they started screaming. I can't understand something. I couldn't really hear. They was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
And I shot too.
You shot back? You shot at him?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Just give us a little while. We got to get everybody here. Once we know something, we'll let y'all know, okay?
Walking first, fire
Where's that firearm that y'all had?
Third firearm located.
I don't need. Is that it? Okay, just leave it. Just leave it there. The owner of it. Okay, that's fine because there's. Just to let you know, we found more firearms in the backyard.
2 Block 19, 1 Block 17.
In the backyard.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know what's going on. So we found 2 more firearms.
2 Block 19 to 117.
So
He had some too, so I don't know if they got. I don't know if they took it, and when the shot went out, they dropped it, or I don't know if they did.
okay. Were they just laying around downstairs?
Yes. When you come, you sleep in the basement. Like if you see you go to the basement, it's door bed.
Yeah. Well, I saw that there was a safe back there, but that safe was locked.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, I saw a lot of cash.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you picking up what old Johnny Blaze is putting down with this live stream, please hit the like button. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I have a $5 challenge. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Help old Johnny Blaze go ahead today on a Saturday. Get him some damn sticky wings. Okay? Get him a nice little 20-piece sticky wings. 3 people can donate to old Johnny Blaze to help him get him some sticky wings for the day. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, be generous to old JB2 Reactions.
On the bed downstairs, do you know how much cash you had inside the house?
The safe was open.
Now, only safe I saw was the gun safe. That safe was closed. What I'm saying is there was cash laying on the bed.
Upstairs. Yes, that's where we sleep at. Yeah.
No, not upstairs. Downstairs, there was cash. And then there. Well, the reason why I'm asking, there was cash on the bed, and then there was cash, I think, there's like a TV stand. Now, there was a black bag downstairs with drinks and stuff. Was that y'all's? Yeah. Like you get at a grocery, like a convenience store, and they put all in the black bag?
It was on top of
It was on top of the mattress that was downstairs.
See, now you talking about the main of it.
No, sir, I'm talking about in the basement.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell you.
What time did the bodyguard leave?
He practically. Yeah.
Sometimes he stayed and sometimes he don't.
Did he leave last night?
Oh, no.
He stayed?
No, he just got back in town.
Okay.
He got back in town yesterday.
Okay. You didn't get hit in the mouth, did you? Because I see your mouth's bleeding, that's all. I'm asking.
No, that's true.
Huh?
He going with the redness.
No, he's got, looks like there's dropped blood on his lips. That's what I'm asking. Okay. All right. Well, we'll let y'all know what's going on, all right?
Units still 10-4.
Sorry, you can walk us down at this point.
10-4, copy, no need at this time.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I thought that this body cam footage was going to be a little bit of action. But this is boring as fuck. Yeah, I'm going to have to audible up out of this. No, I'm sorry. I see. Yeah, no, this ain't it. No, I think it's another. I got another body cam story that I can actually play that's be better than that shit. That man, Miss 2216, this shit, even if you speed it up, it still ain't even gonna be entertaining. Like, it's boring. Like, Oh, hell no. Look, if I find it to be boring, I know damn well y'all up in the audience like, what the fuck is JB2 showing us right now? Because I'm not entertained. I'm not entertained. That wasn't entertaining at all. Now, Miss 2216, you say fast forward it. All right, well, let's see then. Hold on, let's fast forward it, because all that part right there, I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm about to go to sleep. Shit. The fuck? I'm about to go to sleep on this shit. Because this shit was starting to just be like, man. Hold on.
That way you get. You might be in my passenger side door. Might have that pistol. Do me clear it? Or leave it loaded?
Yeah. That way you get.
Well,
That's just me, man.
well, I'm just saying I don't want to. It's already clear. Do I not have any evidence backs?
Well, this Sunday. I already got a possible driving.
That sucks.
I've already done it. It's Sunday, all right. All right, I'll try to call. We got possible. Yeah.
1345 radio.
1345.
Can you run a Glock 20 Gen 4 10 millimeter? It's going to be the victims. Stand by for the serial number.
10 Ball, go ahead when you're ready.
Bravo Sierra Papa Whiskey 448. That's BSPW 448.
When you advise us, Glock 10 millimeter.
10-4 radio.
10 4, stand by.
Dispatch has been updated.
10-4, just log that for me. Appreciate it.
I couldn't copy. I did log it to your call. Is that what you're asking?
10-4 radio.
No, it's logged.
They work.
I'm going to let him know what's going on.
Show me out on what's going on.
1318, copy all it. No, can I get this down?
Now, do we know anything about this house right here? No idea.
Honestly, I think this is a...
Overlook. I was going to walk down there and kind of overlook the backyard.
We haven't walked down there
I'm going to leave it alone until the
because we cleared...
just in case.
They came in from the bottom.
Came from the bottom.
They came in from the bottom of the house.
Oh yeah. Go back. Too big.
But see, how would you know to hit this specific house?
Oh, yeah, they knew who it was. This is a no. Yeah, this.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Burglary with bringing your own firearm. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me skip past
Cox and Mr. Laid down, saw 3 suspects. If you want the backstory of this gentleman, he is a rising star.
Rapper or some shit. Cox.
Yeah. So there's broken glass downstairs in the basement. There's broken glass upstairs. As soon as you walk in, I saw 3 casings, one upstairs, one on the stairs, and one at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Hey, call Spears so you don't think that consent. I'm gonna come back around here.
Your crime scene log.
Yeah.
Your crime scene log's been started. Crime scene tapes up only in the front.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's it. And I just
Miss 2216. It don't look like no real major shit even happened to Lil Durk. Now, I'm not wishing that on the man, but just me even fast forwarding it, ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, he can make them secure them on the ground, but he got gloves on?
yeah, he has gloves.
You got any zip ties? Put it on my usually what I do. Just so you can
All right. Turning body camera off at this time.
This is by far the boringest goddamn body cam footage that I've ever saw of an entertainer even being on there. Oh, God damn it. This was boring. Somebody up in the chat tell me H-Wise, did y'all enjoy this damn body cam? Because I didn't. I wasted time on this damn body cam footage. Wasn't nothing exciting about this shit at all. But shout out to the content creator that still put this body cam footage on now. It's just my opinion. I didn't enjoy it. If I'm sounding like an imbecile right now, it is what it is. But usually when I go over body cam footages, it is some action going on for me to be able to react to it. I can't react to this shit. It was no action behind this. None. Jesus Christ. Exactly, Evie. That's what the people want to see. They want to see these damn people when they get locked up and get handcuffs put on their damn wrist. They want to see the ooching and the ouching and the damn excuses. You don't hear none of that. You don't hear none of that with this. It's like blah, 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 blah. Sit in the car, give me the gun, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just tuned out. So I know if I'm tuned out to it, y'all is tuned out to it too, because y'all like, man, JB2, we rock with you, man. But we don't want to see this shit. And I can't blame y'all. I can't blame y'all. If y'all was to sit up here and look at this goddamn body cam and be like, look, Johnny Blaze, we rock out with you, man. We love your content, but we don't like this goddamn video body cam footage right here now. Can you please give us some juicy shit? And all I could do is say, yes, I will do better. That's all I can say in this situation, because even I is getting disinterested up in this goddamn body cam footage. My bad. I missed on that one, ladies and gentlemen. I missed. EV say, get rid of the ass for this. Hey, but Deja Vu, shout out to Deja Vu for still hanging in there with old JB2 reactions. God damn. If I can tell the truth about it, then hell, I can't get mad at nobody else saying some shit about it. Because this was not interesting at all to me. Again, I think I've been doing content on YouTube long enough to understand what y'all like. And this one, I can even tell you, no, I didn't like this one. I could have saved this one. I ain't even have to do no review. But just because of the name, Lil Durk, I thought it was going to be some juicy shit. Well, I was wrong. I was wrong, and I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, because I didn't want to waste y'all time. Look, I could have kept talking about the Tasha K interview with Cristina Payne. I lost people the moment that I started playing this goddamn body cam footage on Lil Durk. Because they already done seen it. They like, man, Johnny Blaze, you late on this shit, man. Man, we don't want to see this shit, Johnny Blaze. We want to see some exciting shit. And I can't get mad at that because I understand. I really do understand. Hey, look, Deja Vu, I can't give you no raw reaction off of this because ain't no action. Ain't no action. Ain't nothing going on for me to really give you a raw reaction on. It's like, man, I really done wasted my time with this goddamn reaction. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Do I got other videos that I can review? Yes. But that would be for another show. I ain't going to put it in with this one because I wanted to stick to what the topic was that I laid out for this show. I do better. I do better, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Okay? So, again, I appreciate everybody coming through and hitting that like button. All right? Shout out to the new subscribers that came on and subscribed to old JB2 Reactions. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the new subscribers that came on to the JB2 Reactions. Shout out to the original people that's been here rocking and rolling with me. Yeah, Deja Vu, I'm sorry. Because I'm telling you, I even know, look, in order for me to really be transparent, I got to even say it when I fuck up on the body cam footage and be like, oh, this gonna be some shit. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to react to this. Next thing you know, you looking at the damn body cam footage and ain't no action, ain't no nothing to react to. It's like, JB2 Reactions, you fooled us with this goddamn body cam footage. What up with it, Reggie Reg? What up with it, Carlos? My bad, y'all. That's all I can say is my bad. I will do better. All right. That's all I could do is say I could do better. I'd do better. Because that body cam footage was subpar. And that's just my opinion. But again, shout out to the content creator that actually picked up the body cam footage. But it wasn't no action with it. And it's hard for me to really try to review a body cam footage like this when it wasn't no action. Shit. It wasn't shit. And again, this body cam is old. All right. So it ain't like it just happened or anything like that. It's old. Let me see. Okay. It don't show. Oh, okay. They just published it January 23rd. Never mind. Never mind. I got to take this L. I got to take it on the chin. My bad, audience. My bad. Okay? Because if I'm saying it, I know for a fact y'all saying it too. Y'all sitting back like, yeah, Johnny Blaze, this wasn't it. Try again, motherfucker. Try again. And I will. I'm going to try again. I'm going to get y'all some body cam footage to react to that is going to be worth the entertainment. I'm sorry. That wasn't it, though. I'll be the first one to tell y'all that body cam footage, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it, though. So, hey, don't penalize me too goddamn hard. I'll come with some shit now that y'all can actually be entertained by. Another show, ladies and gentlemen. Another show. All right? But with that being said, Johnny Blaze gonna get the hell on up out of here. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody that came through and hit that like button and gave me a view. I appreciate it. The things that I talked about with Corey Holcomb and the situation between him and Cristina Payne, everything is alleged at this point. I'm not jumping out the window on the man. Yes, the video that is out is very damaging, right? And if it holds up to be true, then Corey Holcomb, you in a lot of trouble, bro. That's all I got to say behind that. Again, salute to the chat. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday evening. And JB2 Reactions will see y'all later. Y'all have a good one now.